Come on, United, let's smash up these Bodo Glimt belts! Where are you? Let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble. Smash that like button and strap yourselves in there for a raw one. Come on, United. Yes. Get in there, you legends. What is going on? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another little watch along. We're here live to watch the Europa League Guff Fest. Thursday night football. Man United versus Bodo Glimt. You what? Who? Bodo Glimt? Norwegian friends, champs. Yeah, Bodo Glimt. We better be battering them up here, guys. That's all I'm saying. You know, I know Man United got a new manager and we've just started going in this new direction, and obviously we're playing a new system. We don't even know if we've got the right players for the right system at the moment and all this guff. But it's fucking Bodo Glimt versus Manchester United at Old Trafford. I ain't having anything other than an absolute goal fest from the Reds. Come on, United! Anyway, welcome into everyone. Thank you very much for joining aboard the Bacon Express tonight. How are we all doing? Thank you for joining. Let's see who's in here. Dunkyo, how you doing, you absolute long time Don? Yes, lads. Stay Gold, Paul Warby, Ryo, Luke. Yes, Luke CX getting in raw. PJ, Bartek Stella, Simon Warner, The Mustard. Thank you very much indeed, The Mustard Lad. Bartek Stella, Alex Core, Meme Dog, Ladis, Mark, Kevin Kilban, Tommy Gages, Paul Warby, Simon Cowie, how you doing, my son? Scujo1, Nas, the Jolly Duke of Rodtown, Simon Cowie, Prolange, Ezio Auditore, Kingslayer, Bartek Stella, Michael Barber, Stephen Shipman, The Hoff, let's go lad, Aaron Jones, Paul Ennis, Elliot Manduna, Fire Up, Madhouse, Mark Coughlin. What's going on, everybody? Ryo, Russell, Freedom, everybody who's in here, big ups to yourselves. Urbano Valdez, let's go. Neo Spoon, yes, everybody. Do us a favour at the start of this watch along then. Let's have a good old fashioned Bacon Brigade like spike. Give us a thumbs up on the stream if you can. Help us get to 100 likes before kickoff. And give us a share around if you want. The link's pinned at the top of the live chat there. Feel free to give us a repost on x.com. We will shout you out later on if you give us a repost using that link. Get in there, Xander. Yes, Jason Brown, Chris Jones. How you all doing? Let's go, Dunkyo. Come on, Kanan. Everybody, right, okay, so we've got Bodo Glimt coming up tonight, yeah, in the Europa League. Obviously, we've been gashing the Europa League so far. What are we, like 18th in the table? 20th in the table, some shite? We're having an absolute stink fest. Obviously, Ten Hag is, I guess a large responsibility lies with him for the absolute guff we've seen in Europe for a while, going back into the end of last season. Now we're on a new trajectory with a new manager. We want to start well, don't we? This is his first game in charge. Ruben Amorim's first game in charge at Old Trafford, and obviously his first game in charge in Europe for Manchester United as well. We're looking for a good start here. We want a good start. We're not expecting miracles. We're not expecting a ready, finished article product just yet. But we want to see tenacity. We want to see aggression. We want to see bottle. We want to see bollocks. We want to see, the team fired up. That's what we want to see. Let's have a look at the team lineup here then, my friends. So, I think It's an interesting looking lineup. I actually quite like it. Obviously, we're going in this new system, right? We've got some interesting talking points I want to discuss before the game. So obviously we've got Malacia back. First game for him in ages. Get in there, get some love hearts in there for Tyrell. He's a Ten Hag signing who sort of fell by the wayside because of his injury issues, out for a whole year. I hope he has a boss game tonight. He's the sort of player with what he can bring to the table that would actually fit into this sort of system, playing that sort of left wing back bombing role, you would hope. So we'll see what he can do. Over on the other side, you've got Anthony Dos Gastos starting only his second game this season. Obviously a big Ten Hag signing, Ten Hag's golden child. Brought him over from Brazil to Ajax, then Ajax to United. Loves him, but he's not the manager anymore. So we've got to see how this guy's going to be utilised by Ruben Amorim in this system, and it's going to be interesting. Now, what I like about Anthony Dos Santos is he does try, he does put in effort. He's just a little bit shite and one-dimensional and gash and a pogo stick and a fidget spinner and 1 foot and melt. But he does try. If he could actually be turned into some sort of, weak defensive winger, then I suppose that could work. But I mean, obviously he is an attacking minded player, which is a bit of a concern. We've also got Mazraoui seemingly starting centre back there, right sided centre back with De Ligt and Martinez. I like the lineup in terms of the back line there. Mazraoui, interesting to see what he can do there in that sort of role. I think he's going to be boss because he seems very, very sound so far defensively and just in general playing it out from the back, etc. And he's got a bit of pace about him and he's just very versatile. So I expect him to just be able to slot into any position and do bits. And when you've got to cover a little bit of space sometimes, like when you do have Anthony dropping, going forward, and then you've got to have Mazraoui just covering, or, Ugarte dropping back there, it's just nice to know that you've got a player that can do a multitude of different roles and is going to be, not a fish out of water in any sort of situation. So yes, Mazraoui in the back line, Ugarte and Bruno Fernandes in the central midfield role, so Bruno dropping a bit deeper today. I don't hate that. Bruno is great on the ball, Bruno can play make, Bruno is obviously very creative, so I don't really hate that at all. Ugarte is going to be playing the more defensive of the two, but also Bruno can mix it up and he can defend. He can actually get stuck in, and he does get stuck in. So Bruno Fernandes and Ugarte, I quite like that. It's in front of them. There's a few question marks really in this game. So obviously Mason Mount coming into the side for his first start for a while as well. We've heard what Ruben Amorim said about him, that he thinks he loves him basically, and he thinks he's going to do well and all the rest of it. Well, let's find out. I mean, obviously with this system, we're playing these two behind the striker. They're going to be playing more central. You've got the wide players in Malacia and Anthony and stuff, but these players, Garnacho, you'd expect with what Garnacho does for him to be getting out wide, etc. But, who knows? Let's see, because this is a different system. We're playing with essentially the two in behind the striker, so it could be interesting to see how it goes. Højlund up top, got to do bits, doesn't he? Anyway, get your thoughts and opinions in here, folks, about this, because it's very interesting lineup here. Let's just hope for a good positive start with Ruben Amorim, obviously, at United. Come on, United. Sully Griffin, mate, thank you very much for the $20 super chat right at the start of this one, you legend. Let's get some mad love in there. Thank you, Sully. Cheers for that, you legend. He says, hey, Pig and friends. Hope everyone who celebrates today has a wonderful day with their families. Thankful for such a wonderful football community and all the great content from Piggy. Happy Thanksgiving and have a great day. Sully Griffin, thank you so much, you absolute hero. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Yes, happy Turkey Day, all the Yanks celebrating today. Happy Thanksgiving. Do you know what I'm thankful for? I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for Man City losing 5 in a row and then giving up a 3-goal lead the other night. And drawing 3-3 and Pep Guardiola scratching his fucking head, mate, and making himself bleed. That's what I'm thankful for. What are you thankful for, guys? Let us know. Anyway, yes, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Nice one. Thanks for that, Sully. Chris Jones, let's go. Chris Jones, you thought Malacia was dead. Is this AI at work? I don't know. AI is doing some pretty crazy things these days. Steady on, though, Chris Jones. No, he was never dead, lad. He just had a serious long-term injury. He was out for a long time. But I know what you mean. It was like we had a missing person on the side of a milk carton for a while there. Like where was that guy? But now he's back. Red Fox, what's going on, mate? Welcome aboard. 2 cock and balls formation. Exactly, yes. Bodo are league leaders. Exactly, they're no mugs. They're no mugs at all. We've probably faced worse teams in the Europa so far, arguably, and not done well at all. So, yes, we still have to turn up tonight. Thank you, J-Dub. Happy Thanksgiving, lad. Let's go. Yes, boys. Come on, United. Good evening, Xander Grogan. Yes, indeed. We've got some legends aboard the Bacon Express tonight. Kim getting in raw. Chris Webber. MUFC fan, the Cake Cadet. No, I know. Listen, I know. Nobody wants to see Anthony Dos Gastos and Mason Mount in the starting lineup. I don't, anyway. But this is a new era. We're turning over a new leaf. Ultimately, if you've got the players for a system, then it's going to be different from the previous system, isn't it? I.e., this system is 3-4-2-1, whatever you want to call it, that Ruben Amorim's playing with this sort of two in behind the striker. Well, you know, Bruno dropping deeper and Mason Mount coming in behind, that sort of makes sense for this system. Obviously, Mason Mount was good over at Chelsea playing in a similar sort of role. So it's kind of like, well, let's see how he does in this new system. Maybe it was the previous system that just was completely not benefiting the player. I think that's certainly true to an extent with a lot of these players in this team under Ten Hag. But these players have to step up. These players have to perform. I do not rate Mason Mount personally. I think he's massively overrated. But you know what I'm going to say about him, though? I reckon he'll come out here tonight and he'll try his guts out. And I reckon he'll have a boss game. I'm calling it now. Man of the match, Mason Mount. It just sounds wrong, to be honest. But I'm going to say it anyway. Let's go with that. Right, guys, the game's about to kick off. Get your score predictions in. I'm going for 3-0 to Manchester United. Come on, United. Yes, get your score predictions in, guys. 3-0 to the Mighty Red Devils, I say. Hannah Walker, you legend. What's going on? Hey, Simon, thank you for that super chat, by the way, mate. He says, Pig, I think Amorim, Ferguson and Dennis Irwin. Pig, I think Amorim is rung to give everyone a go to figure out his best 11. I think we'll win 2-0 or 2-1. Fantastic, Simon. So this is what I'll say about Ruben Amorim as well. There's no point really judging. There's no point judging Manchester United in the next couple of weeks or even a couple of months necessarily, because it is going to take a time, like you say, for Ruben Amorim to work out which players are going to do the business for him in this system and which players are not. And it's also going to take a lot of time for these players to actually learn the system, because they're not just expected to come in after a few training sessions and be able to play like his previous Sporting side. That's just not going to happen. So yes, I agree. It's going to take time. It's going to take a while for him to figure out his best 11. And he's going to have to use the squad here and there. I guess that's all he's doing right now. He's experimenting. The game is underway. Come on, United! Bodo Glimt, our opposition here in the Europa. No small games at the moment. There's no meaningless games. We have to win these games, breed a bit of positivity and confidence, and hopefully go into the next game, obviously, with a win. And that way you can feel a little bit more confident. Oh, shit, Bodo Glimt early doors chance here. No, Bruno Fernandes wins it back and plays the ball out lovely. Yeah, see, Bruno can tussle it, mix it up. Anthony Dos Santos, nice. Ugarte overlaps back to Anthony. Anthony Dos Santos, want him to just try his guts out tonight. He usually does. Some nice feet from the lad, but he's just run into a corner there with 3 Bodo players around him. And he's lost the ball. These Bodo players do not look bad at all, though, you know, from what I've seen. Haven't seen a lot, but just haven't looked into. Oh, it's a mistake in the back by the keeper! Get in there, my son! It's a fucking absolute howler! I was just saying how they suddenly look fucking good, but they're absolute fucking Calamity Jones! What a shit bit of goalkeeping at the back there, my son. They've made an error. We're there to pounce. I'm not sure, was it Højlund who's won the challenge off the keeper? And then Alejandro Garnacho just wades in at the back stick there and taps it away, mate. It's a freebie. It's an absolute free goal here for United at the start of this one, mate. Come on. 1-0 to United. It's taken precisely 1 minute. And it's from an absolute howler at the back by Bodo. Let's have a look at this. Oh my God, yes, Højlund presses the keeper. It's a pass back to their keeper. Højlund presses their keeper and their keeper gets it all wrong and panics, mate, with that big 6'3" Danishman, bearing down on him. And Højlund wins that tackle and then it's just into the path of Garnacho who puts in the back of the net. Fucking come on. Get in there, my son. 1-0 to United, guys. It's a lovely start. You're going 4-0, 2-1, 3-0, 2-0, 4-1, 3-1. Yes, I think we're going to see some goals tonight. But let's not get carried away. Remember the last game against Ipswich Town, where we started like this? Rashford scored straight away early on, and then we proceeded to be absolute dog turd shite for the remainder. Hey, Urbano, yes, indeed. Oh, mate, what an iconic tackle that was on him. I didn't actually watch the game, but I just saw the clips of the tackle and stuff afterwards, where he's absolutely just taking him out lovely. Old school tackle. Fair play, mate. Someone tell Bradley to let Mbappe out of his pocket. Hope you're doing good today, Pig, mate. Much love to everybody here. Thank you very much, Urbano, mate. I'm doing good, lad. I'm doing good. And obviously very much now that we've already taken the lead after 1 min. Thank you so much for that, Urbano. You absolute hero there, lad. Also, St. Miasi getting in here says, let's see if you can trump our masterpiece, Piggy. Okay, fair dues. Well, the only reason that happened is because they don't have Emerim anymore, mate. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you'd got absolutely spanked up 68-0, lad. Yeah. 1-0. Let's update the score here, guys. St. Miasi, big ups yourself, lad. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for that. Nice one. Nice 1-0 to United early doors, guys. What a start. What a bit of fantastic pressing there by Højlund. So one thing we're hoping to see is an attacking, aggressive pressing game. That's something we can do right now. We might not be doing it as a team perfectly, but we can certainly, as a team and an idea and ethic behind how we're going to do things defensively, we can certainly do that. So yes, get in there. Super chat. Yeah, Freddie Lewis. Well, in terms of what he can do in the team, what can Rashford do in the team? He's not a proper number 9. He's not a great striker. He's not clinical. And he's not even great in terms of like stuff like that, I don't think. I don't think he would have been able to chase the ball down and win the ball there. He also not the best in terms of vision and execution and that sort of stuff. He is good, but I think he's more of a wide player. I think he's more of a wide player where he can run up players, use his pace and stuff like that. Whereas in this system, it doesn't really benefit him because he can't defend. It's not like you can play him on the left instead of like Malacia or something, because he can't defend. So he has to sort of be up there in a central position. But because we don't really have a wide sort of winger there, in a way, you got Mount and Garnacho essentially playing behind the striker. They will be drifting wide sometimes. But yeah, I don't think there's a real role in this team for Rashford. He's going to be playing second fiddle. Good shout, Freddie Lewis. We're going to win the league. Go on, Warbzo. Anthony hat-trick incoming. Love that, love that. Confident of a 4-0 tonight. Yes, Woody. Brian Moore just got back to hotel after Europa Conference game in Athens. Little dull, more action here already. Yes, Brian, oh, fair play to you. Well, I hope you have a nice time out there anyway. Good stuff in Athens, nice. Hannah Walker, thank you for the super chat. Let's go United, sending love to you and Mrs. P. Thank you so much there, Hannah Walker. What a legend. Come on, Hannah, thank you. Look at Garnacho's big smile there. It's good stuff. I think he's got such a future in the game. Obviously, that was just a gash tap him. He's taken a bit of criticism this season, but I just want to reiterate, he's a young kid still learning his game. In terms of just potential and talent, he's definitely got bags of it. So I'm expecting him to be one of the world's best in about 3 or 4 years' time. But yeah, people expect maybe just him to be the finished, polished article already. It's not really realistic. Remember when Ronaldo first came to United? He was so raw and his talents were undeniable. But he still needed to get that intelligence into his game. He still needed to get that team ethic a little, especially as a winger when he first came in as a winger, because he just used to try and do it all himself. There were 68 step overs, dribbles and shit, and Fergie had to coach him into actually being a player that, you know, could actually benefit the team. Miss my super chat, Piggy. Oh shit, Paul Warby, I've melted, lad. Thank you very much for sending it, guys. Oh, yes, the Cake Cadet. Thank you very much, dude. 45 minutes to score a goal or I'm out of here, pig. Well, okay, I'm guessing you're staying then, Cake Cadet, lad. I'm guessing you sent that right at the start of the game, in which case you've already got a goal. So shut your face, Cake Cadet, yeah? You know what I mean? Stop being such a negative melt. How's that? How's that, you absolute negative melt? Stop being so negative, lad. It is, isn't it, Tommy? I'm good, mate. How you doing, Tommy Boyle? Great to see Malacia back in there. He did look promising before the injury, and he's been out just for such a long time. Yes, Paul Warby, thank you for that as well, my son. Thank you, Paul Warby. He says, looks like Ruud van Nistelrooy is Leicester's manager, Piggy. I can't really help but think that he's probably going to do quite well. I like Ruud. I like how he sort of handled himself as he was in the interim manager job for a few games at United. He certainly looked very good and comfortable, and I like the way he was passionate on the sidelines, urging his team forward and that sort of stuff. I'm not saying he's a master tactician, but I've got a feeling he's going to go on and be good in the game. And I think he's going to be good in the game. Who knows, future Man United manager one day. There will always be a part of me that wonders what would have happened if we'd have just stuck with Ruud. Now, obviously, we had that sort of manager bounce, maybe you could say, with Ten Hag going, and what is Ruud actually really changed in that time. But it just seemed like he's got a lot of potential as a manager. I think he's probably going to do quite well if he does indeed do that. Malps, thank you for the super chat. We'll batter these Norwegian fishermen. Sing Games, thank you very much for that, Malps. Sing Games says, smash that like, legends. Yes, Do as he says, not as he does. And smash that like button. No, he's doing it too. Smash that like button, everybody. Nice one there, Sin Games. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Look at that. 85,720 subscribers. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Look at Ruben Amorim on the sidelines, yeah? Wearing his sort of nice winter jacket there. Do you know what I mean? Okay. He's a stylish bastard compared to the Erik ten Hag Dutch Kojak wannabe. I'm loving that. Not that it really matters. Who really cares? But I care. This is a gilet-free zone from now on. I hope so. Anyway, somebody was telling me about a picture of Ruben Amorim wearing a gilet, though, and that's concerning to me. Definitely. Oh, Matt Braga, he is more proven than Ruud. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I want Ruud instead of Amorim. Definitely not. I'm just saying I wonder what would have happened if Ruud was the manager. In terms of who's actually achieved more, yes. I mean, Ruud only managed PSV for a short time. I think they did get them to about second, which is decent, but it's not the same as winning leagues with Sporting for a couple of seasons and doing what you've done in the Champions League and besting teams like City 4-1 and shit like that. It's obviously different. So yes, he's way more experienced and he's actually got a system, which is, I think, what Manchester United are trying to buy into here, why they've appointed him, because they want to try and get somebody who's going to implement, a proper philosophy, a way of playing at United as well. Ah, look at this gilet wearing twat, mate. Kettle Knudsen. the Norwegian manager of Bodo Glimt, mate. He is a complete gilet wearing melt. That's how you know we're going to win this one 4-5-0, mate. Their manager's rocking a fucking gilet. Yes, it's melt-tastic vibes. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, their manager's a full-on gilet wearer, guys. Brilliant. Thank you, Agrippa Chinhara. How's you doing? No, it wasn't Anthony. It was Garnacho with a tap-in. Yes, Højlund pressed the keeper, forced an error. And it was Garnacho with a tap-in. Tottenham goal. Oh, Ruud looked the role. He did look good, and obviously he knows the club. No, you never know the mustard. Maybe on the darts channel, lad. Best of luck to that, Don Ruud. Definitely best of luck to him. Doors always open. Absolutely. Conducts himself brilliantly. Mason Mount does well. Wins it back nice. Plays it into Højlund. Højlund can't hold it up well, though. He has been challenged. It is now possession back to Bodo at the back. I don't know why Bodo Glimt just sounds like a fucking Hobbit character or something to me, you know what I mean? Like Frodo Baggins. Undefeated in Europe. Gilets are out. Yeah. Oh, shit! Dude, how funny is that, Paul Warby? I promise you I didn't see that before I just said that. Or maybe I did subconsciously. I don't know, mate, but I literally was thinking exactly the same thing. C-Bar, thank you so much, very much indeed, for the 199 super chat there, lad. He says, Maneri over Garnacho, big ups to Piggy. Totally disagree with you. What, how many senior goals has Maneri scored, mate, for Arsenal? Yeah? Isn't it one? You know what I mean? Steady on, my son. Okay, great talent, great young talent. He's younger, great young talent. But steady on, my son. Thank you for that, C-Bart, though. Chris Jones has gifted a membership, and it's gone to Brian Moore. Get in there, Brian. And thank you, Chris Jones, for gifting out a membership, you hero. Come on, guys, get some love in there, and a big thank you there to Chris Jones. That's lovely. Just made Brian a member of the Bacon Brigade. AML, how you getting on? Still trying to find out why that guy sent Pig that message about a cream, because he's sick in the head, mate.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat a cream pie at night, can you, Ray? There's nothing like it.
Alan Morse and Bodo Gilet. Bodo Gilet. Exclusive, what's going on, you hero? Yes, mate. He's sick in the head, mate, that's why. No, he actually sent me that video. He was eating a chocolate eclair. And that's not a euphemism. He was just about to have a chocolate eclair on a plate, and he sent me that, and I just took the audio off it. But even so, it's massively suspect. Why are you sending me videos of you about to enjoy a chocolate eclair talking like that? You're a weirdo, lad. It's actually funny as I'm just joking. Just joking. You think Leicester appointing Ruud is good for us too? Wouldn't surprise me if some of our academy players will go on loan to Leicester. Could happen, couldn't it? Interesting. Yes. Well, I think we'll certainly try. We'll certainly have a good relationship with Ruud van Nistelrooy, don't we? Maybe that's true, yes. It's a little feeder club in the Prem. Feeder club in the Prem to send some of our youngsters to on loan. Can't play against us, maybe help them out against some of our rivals as well. It is. It's a sus message to send to another bloke. Thank you, Barry Onions, you hero. Thank you for that, Barry. Yes, we've just hit 200 likes. We've got 500 legends in here. Big ups to the Bacon Brigade. Thank you for that. Lovely stuff. So United now work it down the left. Here is Tyrone Malacia. Garnacho. Back over to Delict. He's not delicted the toilet seat tonight. He's doing a nice, good job. Mustard getting in there raw, though. Shout out to all the mods like the Mustard who are in here tonight. An absolute legend. The first person who commented on this stream after I set it up. So that's how you know he's a legend. You know what I mean? Mount losing the ball too often at the moment. Right, let's focus on the game here. So here is the Bodo Glimt keeper. He's just picked it up. And now it's back to him. Bodo trying to slow it down here, slowly playing it out from the back. United pressing them high up, closing them down. Anthony Dos Santos slips. They look to bring it out. It's great pressing by United, really. Just not letting them really breathe. There is Bruno Fernandes who wins the tackle. It's now going to be a throw-in to Bodo. No, I don't know about that, lad. Amorim is him. He does seem pretty cool. He does seem pretty cool so far. Obviously, early doors. Here's Malacia now. Bruno Fernandes. Malacia looking lively already and getting a lot of space over on the left-hand side early doors. Martinez, the butcher. We're so high up, guys. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I want to see our last defender well in their half and us camped out in opposition halves at home at Old Trafford, fucking attacking teams, mate. This is what I want to see. Mazraoui, good ball into the danger zone. Oh, little overhead scorpion kick, 1-footed attempt by Bruno Fernandes, straight out FC 25, but it is well wide in the end. But I want to see this. I want to see us just pegging them back into their half and getting on top of them and pressing them high up and just not really thinking about anything else other than just trying to attack them. When we're at home against lesser teams, you can't do that in every single game, but when you're at home against lesser teams, that's exactly what we need to be doing. So I like the start so far, 15 minutes in, exactly AML, pin him, lad. Mount will become a good player under Amorim, yes or no, Piggy? I think so, probably yes. I think you'll see the best of Mason Mount now because he's going to get some chances. In terms of the system, it should benefit him. I don't rate him that much personally, but I think you'll see a lot better performances from him now than you've seen to this day. Garnacho, Mason Mount, shot on goal! Ooh, it's cleared off the line. Mate, right near the goalkeeper, but I think it was their centre-back who got the leg in to clear Mason Mount's shot away. But yes, nice play by Garnacho, lots of space. Anthony Dos Santos has skinned their left back. Anthony outside of the boot, pass in the danger zone, he wins it back. Anthony to the edge of the box, Bruno Fernandes, shot on goal! Come on, United! Finally! We're seeing some fucking football at United here! As in the mentality. The mentality is there. You can see what the idea is here. It's to fucking camp them out there in their half and fucking press them and pressure them and attack. And this is what we've been screaming for a long old time, isn't it? Goodness me. I'm loving it so far, guys. Yes, mate, we're seeing attack here. Love this as AML. Come on, United. I don't know, Finbar, mate. It's suspect at best. Waste management consultant, welcome in, lad. Yes. Tony Soprano getting in there raw. Yes, come on. All right, calm down, Seabart. They're leading the fucking Norwegian league, my friend. Playing with some bollocks here, yes. And it doesn't even matter who we're playing. Think about the mentality against. It doesn't matter who we've played. All those games we lost. All those games we drew. All those games we gave up leads in. Under Erik ten Hag. In Europe in particular, a lot of games. So, it doesn't really matter. You still got to do it, and we're doing it against this team here who are a good organised team. And Man United are actually going for it, and that's what you want to see. Oh, nice pressing's won it back again. Højlund, Garnacho, Malacia in their box. Malacia does the defender, gets the ball back. Bruno Fernandes into the 6-yard box, can't quite get the space to turn. Now back to Martinez. To the edge of the box to Mazraoui. Fucking come on, United! Garnacho, no, Anthony Dos Santos, ball into the box. There's a bit of exciting football going on tonight. You know, we haven't seen it for a while. It's good. 16 minutes 52. Delict, Martinez. It's all just pure camping in their half. It's lovely. Here is Mazraoui now. Mazraoui down the right. Anthony Dos Santos. Mate, thank you so much to Anonymous for just tipping me £5 straight to the PayPal, lad, via the Stream Elements link in the description. You're a legend there, Anonymous. Whoever you are, lad, who is that? Thank you, Anonymous, though. That's awesome. Thank you for the cold, hard fiver right there. Mate, what will Bruno still? Why not let the ball go to Horner? All right, calm down there, Singames, mate. He's playing a bit deeper today. Calm down there, Singames, lad. I bet you he's going to run the show here. Yes, great football by United. It does sound like a Star Wars character. Yeah. Ooh, shot on goal again by United here. Speculative one by Bruno Fernandes from far away. Probably should have looked for the pass, but he's gone for one from distance. Can't begrudge him that. And it's another shot on target, or off target, but it's another chance. Yes. Oh, well, let's hope so, Patrick. It's early days, mate. We're probably going to struggle against the top teams for a while because it's just trying to get our system, trying to find our feet. But actually, in a few games' time, we should be a lot better than, even, obviously, this game. It's so early in Ruben Amorim's job. Yeah, we're playing some nice football here, mate. Maybe he is Alex Core. You think about how... Oh, my God! Oh, fucking hell! It's 1-1! Oh, bollocks! We've been playing some nice football and we have been camped in their half, guys, but they fucking done us out of nowhere, mate! Against a runner plays a fucking stonking finish to the top left-hand corner from their man, who's just binged it and curled one right into the top left-hand corner. Andre Onana nowhere. To be fair, it's a fucking peach. It's a peach of a shot, but how the fuck have we just turned over the ball in the middle of the park so easy there? It's just fallen to their player, mate. Andre Onana nowhere, flapping, and it's just fucking gas, mate. Bollocks! We've conceded. We were doing so well as well. Look at this shitty piece of defending at the back, mate. De Ligt plays that ball out. It's Bruno Fernandes. You've got to be pressing him harder. Mazraoui misses his challenge. It's just a bit of a shit show at the back, really. Bit of a shit show at the back, and then, yeah, look, Ugarte doesn't do anything. Bruno Fernandes, nobody's fucking there, lads. Nobody's fucking there. And then he opens up his body and caresses it into the top corner. It's 1-1. Shit the bed. I mean, it's a cracking goal. I mean, you can't really say anything other than the strike is a peach. It's absolutely placed perfectly. It's so hard for Andre Onana to get across to it. He's not going to stop that, really. It's a fucking cracking goal. Come on then, United. Let's see what bottle we got. Let's see what cojones we got. Are we going to come back now and score and get right at him again and continue in the vein that we had started the game? Because we did start the game nice and attacking and looking very, very good. Fucking hell. Never gets easy, though. It's never easy. No, he hasn't touched it yet, mate. No. Yeah, we're pressing good. It's been a good start, regardless of the goal. It was a bit lapse in the midfield there from the likes of Bruno and a couple of the challenges and the pressing going on in that moment. They just seemed to have a bit too much space. Like Bruno wasn't picking his man up at all. There was definitely an issue there. But the finish, you have to say, is just top draw. You can't really do too much about that. It's just a cracking finish. But yes, the actual moment where Bruno could have impacted the game there, he didn't really take that chance. He was close enough to the guy to do something, so he just didn't read it perfectly well there. Yes, it's 1-1. Forgot to defend again. I'm not underestimating this team at all, Avalon. As I said, they're a good side. They're a decent side, mate. I'm just saying that United at home, obviously, no matter that we've only just started with our new coach, we've got to be battering them, mate. By the way, Undicka's just scored against Tottenham. Get in. Yes, typical, the curse. Oh, mate. Well, that's my prediction gone as well. I thought we were going to keep a clean sheet tonight and it was going to be get in there. Yes, indeed. There. Yes, Clad. I thought we were going to keep a clean sheet tonight. Obviously, that's not happening now. So we just got to try and keep on top of them here, which we are doing. Look, we started well again here. And they're going to be clearly just playing a counter-attacking game. Looking to play super chat. Oh, I've missed some stuff. Mate, thank you very much for that, Zeno Miyasi. Hey, Donkey Dinkers. Thank you for tipping £1 there as well, Donkey. Thank you, Donkey, lad. El Burrow getting in here and tipping £1 straight to the PayPal via the link in the description. Thank you so much there, Donkey Dinkers. Nice one. Very much appreciated, lad. Oh, Mugless. I mean, it was a great strike. Calm down. I mean, a bit of shit lapse defending, but calm down. Zamiasi, I'll get to fuck Zamiasi, lads. Coming in here.
Celebrating our demise, are you? Well, anyway, Malassia's been found out! Malassia's been found out! They're in behind! They're in behind! Malassia's been found out! Oh, no! And Ruben Amorim's system has been found out as well here because there has been an absolute fucking exposure at the back, mate. We're 2-1 down against Bodo fucking Glimt, a.k.a. a fucking character from a J.R.R. Tolkien story, for fuck's sake, mate. It's 2-1 to Bodo! Bollocking, 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 bollocks! Shitting Nora, mate. Why can't we catch a fucking break? 2-1 to Bodo. I don't believe it, mate. Malassia's been done. He's been out for a year, injured, and he's come back and I don't know, he just seemed like he was still fucking injured there, mate. Look at how slow he is. He gets completely tucked up. You've got to be winning that, Malassia. I'm sorry, what? So all of your pace has been taken away after you've been out for a while, it seems, because he has just been waltzed by their winger there. Look, Malassia can't get back. He's fucking shat it, mate. He's slow as fuck. I thought he was supposed to be quick, this guy, mate. He's slow as fuck. Zinkernagel has absolutely fucking done him down that right-hand side, mate. It's just total lack of pace from him. Look, I'm not pretending he's going to have match sharpness and conditioning speed and all that shit to the same level of when he was actually fit playing. But that is fucking Harry Maguire-esque levels of speed there, mate. The fuck? 2-1 to Bodo Glimt. I don't believe it. Unbelievable, guys. We've been done. Right now, what character have we got? What are these players going to do? The system's obviously new. They're not going to know the system straight away. But what sort of character do we have in this team to come back and fight now, for fuck's sake? Let's see if there's any Bodo in here. How the fuck is this happening, guys? We were up 1-0 and now they've scored 2 at Old Trafford in 20 minutes. What the fuck, guys, though? Goodness me. Players absolutely melting, though. Players melting. Okay, you can ask questions about the system definitely early doors because the players don't know the system. And if you look at how we've defended that simple, direct fucking ball over the top down the right, you have to ask, what the fuck's going on with this system? But Malasia has just been absolutely done, mate. De Ligt's struggling back there. It's fucking shite. Simon Cowie. Super chat. Simon Cowie says, that's what I wanted to see from us. Attack, attack, attack. Come on, United. Yes, I want to see us attack, attack, attack. But we also have to not forget about the defensive aspect of the game because we've done a shit job of that so far. We still have to defend. We have looked good early doors in terms of getting forward and camping out in their half and pressuring them. But we've been done a couple of times here real bad on the break. Yeah, fair enough, Tommy. It's definitely a risk, that. And I'm not saying, let's just say Malasia is shit, because definitely not. This is his first game back in a year or whatever. I'm not expecting him to be up to speed just yet, but that was fucking Slabo-esque. Is this Amorim ball, Piggy? Duke could do better. It's his second game, Zemiasi, you absolute complete Arsenal idiota! It's his second game! The Vikings are coming home here to pillage and R. Dude, there's no need for the R there, man. Fucking hell. GFC Lukey. Piggy, I have United. -1, your betting public are sad. Oh my god, GF. Oh my god, it's nearly 3-1 to Bodo! They've got another big chance on the penalty spot. Evgen gets his shot off on goal. It's a free shot on the penalty spot. Thankfully for us, he's brazed it over the top of the crossbar. But tell you what, shitty defending again by United, mate. Manny slew Flacky. Oh, come on now, Manny. We're trying to get a new direction, new tactics. New manager's obviously not going to come in and just immediately get them to be well-oiled. And I still think we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game, mate. We're still going to win this game, mate. 4-2, new prediction. 4-2. Get your new predictions in there, guys, because I don't think anybody predicted this. All of our predictions are out the pigging window. So get your predictions in. I'm going 4-2 United. I say we come back, we score very soon, and we come back and we beat these melts. But it's suspect defending again from the players. You're absolutely right in one sense. I mean, maybe Ten Hag wasn't as much as a problem as some of these players, but the system obviously is still in its infancy, lad.
Yeah, he has AML. I mean, players are shot. It's just player errors so far. Again, I think, okay, you can ask you the system. The players don't know the system. But I think it's player errors so far. Yeah, subbing off. He isn't fit. 0 pace. There was no pace from him there. The legs just weren't there. Thank you, Gordon Kwong. How you doing? How you doing? Give away possession and we'll lose. It's not about getting the ball back. It's about giving it away in the first place. Hey, fair play to you, my son. You're not wrong there.
Super chat.
Paul Warby says we need to bring back Gandalf on. Thou shalt not pass. We really do need somebody who won't let them pass. Sean Valentine, thank you for becoming a member there, lad. Chance for United, is it? Ugarte lost one in the back post? No, dealt with by Bodo. Mate, thank you, Sean Valentine, for becoming a member of the Bacon and Egg Brigade. Get in. Get some love in there. Welcome them in, guys. Yeah, oh yeah, spins. Malasia slower than a snail's funeral. Get in there, my son. Here comes the Scousers. Oh, my God. Well, if you're just getting in the stream, guys, the least you can do is smash that like button. If you're one of these dutty Scousers that's just crawled out of the woodwork because we're fucking down, wait for the comeback. We've got 200... We've got over 1,000 people in it now. Last time I looked, we had 600, mate. 400 Scousers have just entered the chat, guys. Bollocks! Well, whatever. Smash the like button. Help us get to 300 likes, you absolute fucking melts. Big up Paul Warby for that, by the way, my son. Thank you, lad. We're losing to a password. Thank you, Sean Valentine. Absolute hero. Thanks for your support, lad. Cheers for becoming a member, you Don. Have you ever smelled a Scouser, to be honest with you, mate? Your dad's making mashed potatoes. Well, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Let's hope we've got something to be thankful for at the end of this. There's only an hour left of play. Here is Ugarte now. Mazrui. Anthony Dos Gastos. Hoyland. Mount. Anthony again on the right. Anthony cuts inside. Bruno Fernandes.
Super
Switch
chat.
up, play now to left now. Alejandro Garnacho, come on! Oh, what the fuck, lad? Headless chicken pass in. And we've given away possession, and Bodo do look dangerous on the counter. Bodo on the counter, 4 against 4 here. Good pressing by the Butcher. And the mistake at the back here, potentially by Bodo. Hoyland chases it down, but it's gone all the way through to the keeper. You're thankful for your girlfriend, by the way. What's everyone thankful for? I'm thankful for your girlfriend as well, mate. Bestseller says, sorry for a small dono. Mate, thank you very much getting in here from Ethiopia, lad. Love that. Thank you very much. Sorry for small dono. Big fan from Ethiopia. Mate, that's epic, lad. Anybody who sends, even if it's just 1p, like, it's so much appreciated, lad. Thank you so much there, Betsalot. You absolute legend, mate. Never expected, always appreciated. Thank you so much there to Betsalot getting in here from Ethiopia. Where are you guys watching from? Tell us where you're tuning in from. Love to know. Love to know. Thank you for getting in, representing Ethiopia in the chat, mate. Come on. Legend. You're thankful for Kate Cadet videos at night? Ah, thankful for United. Denmark in the house. Timbuktu. Sean getting in from Ireland. Hello to you, mate. Yes, lad. Texas. Sheffield. Sheffield Steel in the house. Michelle Ellis getting in from Canterbury. Kurt Gunter. Thank you for the $5 Aussie roosters from down under there, Kurt, mate. He says, sorry being ill. Glad to be back with you. Mate, thank you very much there, Kurt. Good day, mate. Good day. Thank you for that as well. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you're having a great day over there in Oz. Now, here is Ugarte. United need to just get it going again here. Last few minutes are looking a bit sloppy. Sloppy. Giving it away again. There was that Bruno Fernandes with another shit pass. It's really well won back by Mazrui to save Bruno's blushes. Now, Anthony. Played into Anthony. Anthony, you are somewhat... Some may call you a headless chicken, Anthony Dos Santos, for fuck's sake. Seriously. Just tries to, what, shoot at the defender? I mean, what are you doing, really, Anthony? This pass is on. You're shit, Anthony. End of the day, he is absolutely gash. He's a proper headless chicken, mate. He just runs into danger and doesn't know what to do. It really annoys me. Antarctica in the house. Malaysia, US West Coast, New Zealand. Thank you, my one, not yours. Norway, South Africa, get in. Paris, West Virginia, King of Crumble. Harare, nice, mate. Liverpool. Yep. Well, welcoming everyone from wherever you're watching from. Thanks for representing. Czechia getting in. Nice one, Matash. Kazakhstan, Houston, Texas, Ontario, Canada. I don't know, Tommy. Probably not, mate. Bangladesh, we'll be back at that tomorrow, I reckon. Norway. I've got to edit the post-match vid and stuff after, so it won't be done until late. Oh, cake in it. It's so infuriating, isn't it, here? Saskatchewan in the house. Nice. Cyprus, Ipswich, Anfield, New York. Oh, mate, Mateus Cunha, what a player. I saw those couple of goals he scored the other day. I would be very interested. Smash a one if you'd be interested in Cunha off of Wolves, guys. Couple of cracking goals he scored the other day, eh? I would definitely have him. He's got a bit of bottle about him. He actually seems to be a match winner, can make things happen, which we don't seem to have enough of those melts these days. Oh, my God. Bodo on the break again here. Bodo on the break again. Challenge from the Butcher. He's done well, but they've still got possession in our box. Referee's going to pull it back for a free kick against Bodo for Manchester United. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on there between the Butcher and one of their players. Don't really know their players, so, you know. We're basically losing to a team right now. We don't even really know their players. Obviously, some of their players, but let's be honest. How many of you have heard of Kaikin, their goalkeeper, or Bjorkan, their left-back, or Bjortuff, their centre-back, or Gunderson, or Vembangomo? Do you know what I mean? Who the fuck are these guys, mate, we're losing to here? Bunch of anonymous melts. Do you know what I'm saying?
Super chat.
Mate, thank you very much there, GFC Lukey. I appreciate you for that. Sorry for taking the piss here, Piggy. Hope you win. No worries, mate. Nothing I'm not used to, is it? But thank you very much for that, GFC Lukey. I think we are going to win, personally. Lots of ones coming in the chat. People would be interested in taking Cunha, yeah. Urbano, yeah. Good player. A few people don't want him. James Riley not interested. Chris O'Hagan not interested. But fair enough. I rate him. Freddie Lewis, thanks for that, Freddie. Malassia's passing, blocked. Bodo, get it out again, clear it out from the back and hoof it up the ball. United get possession back with Andre Onana. Freddie Lewis is flying to the UK next week, Piggy, going to the Man United Forest game. Oh, quality, Freddie, mate. All the way from Australia. Are you going just for that, or are you going for other stuff as well? But that's awesome, Freddie, mate. That's absolutely quality. Enjoy, lad. That's a quality good one to go to, mate. Nice. Hopefully we'll win that one. Let's go. Thank you for that, Freddie. Oh, they're just a Norwegian team, lad. You know, I'm not saying just a Norwegian team. I know Norway has got some good teams and has produced some good players over the years. Of course they have. But still, there's levels to this game. And Man United should obviously not be in this situation, really. Oh, 2-1 Spurs, Gash. Bodo Gimp. Hello there, Stefan. Bit harsh, mate, but yep. Yeah, they're a decent team. They're a good team. Chris Jones, yes, exactly. Amarim's blatantly trying players, wants to get rid of them in the next windows. Patience is key. There will be some pain before it gets better. Spot on, Chris. You're not wrong, lad. He's still got to get to know the players. He's got to decide who's gashing this system, who works in this system, who's got the bottle and cojones to work for him hard as well. He's got to find out their characters. He's got to find out their strengths, their weaknesses, all that sort of stuff. He's not going to have done that in a couple of days and also just been watching tape. I'm sure Amarim's probably just been watching all of our games from this season, you know, like trying to catch up. So yes, he's got his work cut out for him. It's going to be early. It's going to take a long time, I should say. We're not expecting too much too early. Thank you for that, Chris Jones. But obviously you want to be, like I said, you want to be beating Bodo fucking Glimt at home when you're United, no matter what scenario the club's in all fairness. Go on, Masrui. Oh, he's lost the ball. Who's on the bench? It's scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now, actually. Bay and it's on the bench there, so
Get in there, my son.
check it out, Casemiro, etc. It's at the bottom of the screen just there, lad. Well, Mainy's role in this system would essentially be playing the Ugarte role. You know, if he's going to be playing in the central midfield, you would expect him to be playing the role that Ugarte is currently playing in tonight's game. But equally, he could also play alongside the likes of Ugarte or Casemiro and play the more, I guess, slightly more creative of the two. Roll. Thank you, Harris Abdi, for subscribing. Nice one. We've got 23, sorry. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, guys. Get yourself in down below. It is free to subscribe. So get involved in the live chat. Have your say. Hit the thumbs up button if you're just joining us. Hit the thumbs up if you can. 8 minutes before half time. You join us. Malassi has done well again here going forward. Nice ball to the back stick, but just too much on it. And it's actually a shit ball, and it's well out the back for a goal kick. Plenty of time left, guys. Plenty of time left. Don't get too carried away yet. Plenty of time left. I'm trying not to, but I can't believe we're losing to a manager who's rocking a fucking Erik ten Hag gilet, though. It's even a shitter gilet than Erik ten Hag wore. At least Erik ten Hag had a little bit of colour coordination about him. This guy's rocking black with navy blue and yellow. I mean, those are not colours you need to see together there, mate. It doesn't make any sense. This guy with his gilet's pissing me off, mate. Stu Who, big up yourself, lad. He says, rumour has it Old Trafford will be known as the Cathedral of Melts. Sorry, Piggy, couldn't resist. I hope United find a way out of this calamity. Who do you support getting there, Stu? So I can banter you, lad. GFC Lukey says, Piggy, if you had to pick Brittany or Kylie. Kylie. Count Yorga, thank you for the 199. Obviously back in the day, you know, primes. We're talking primes. Kylie. Count Yorga, thank you very much for the unboxing super chat sticker there. Don't really know what that means. Unboxing. Thank you for the unboxing super sticker there. Big ups yourself for the raw tippage there, lad. Nice one, Count Yorga. You just don't think a back three system works well. Wing backs having to do the job of two men worries me, dude, to be honest. I think it can work well. I really do believe it can work well, but it's not going to necessarily be something you see click overnight. I think it's going to take time. I mean, if you think about the last game we saw against Ipswich, that back three was definitely not the right back three for that system. This back three is more so. You know, if you've got De Ligt playing in the centre, he is the guy who's clearing everything away, the big unit, good on the ball, passing it out, etc. Then you've got Martinez and Mazraoui next to him, who are a lot quicker. Mazraoui, in particular, you know, is familiar with playing wide. He can play right back and stuff like that. Martinez can play left back. So it kind of makes sense on paper, right? But it's still doing it in practice, which we're not practiced at the moment. We're not practiced. So I think once we are practiced, you'll see us do it a lot better. But yes, so far, you have seen us get rinsed a couple of times here, big time on the counter like that last time. And Malacia was exposed, and we only had two other centre-backs back, and it just didn't really work, did it? And it's looked pretty suspect so far. But because the players, last time we played against Ipswich, they didn't really have the pace. Johnny Evans, doesn't really make sense for this system. This makes more sense, but we still have to actually master it. You can't expect us to master this system yet. The Cinnamon, what's happened here is, well, we're experimenting, mate. Ruben Amorim's gone with a couple of gash bags like, Anthony Dos Santos on the right and Mason Mount and these guys to give him a chance. Malassia's first game back in ages. And it's just fucking shite on paper, really. And obviously the players don't know their system just yet. And they're just trying to actually get it understood, I think. But we have been much brighter to begin with the attacking sort of intent. But unfortunately, defensively, we've been Poodoo Magoo, my son. So that's really the story of the game so far. We've been pretty good going forward and pressing and pressuring and stuff. We've only scored one and they scored two. So I miss Van Nistelrooy at all, but I'm not pretending that I think Van Nistelrooy is a better qualified person for the job than Ruben. No, I don't think that. I think he's going to be a good manager, Rude. I think one day he can manage United again. But if you're talking about who's better experienced and everything, then, obviously Amorim makes more sense. Plus he's got a system. This manager will not get long, keep picking Bruno. 90% of our lost possession stems from Bruno. He has been giving it away for fun, Stephen, again, hasn't he? At least you have lights. Was at Fratton Park last night. Oh, God. Come on, United. I've got to go with it. I've got to go with the Tommy sauce, really, mate.
Super chat.
I'm talking about spinning around days, you know what I mean? I'm spinning around. That's the sort of vibe I'm thinking, mate, those days. Not now, but still, but back in the day. Ali McCoist wore a heated gilet last night. Had trouble with the battery in it, apparently. See, they cause nothing but problems, Tommy. Can I remember my prime? I don't know when my prime was. I don't think I've ever had a prime. To be honest with you, mate, I think my prime's right now. But the Cake says we're going to lose to a gilet wearer, piggy, fuck's sake. Nah, my prime's definitely not now. I don't know when my prime is. Probably week last Tuesday. Nah, we're not caking it. We're not going to lose to a gilet wearer. Goodness me, do you know what I've learnt about you, Cake Cadet, mate? You are Mr. Half Glass Empty, aren't you? You are Mr. Pessimist, mate. You need to fucking just get a little bit of backbone, get a little bit of bollocks, and understand we're going to come back and we're going to win this, because we are the Mighty Red Devils at home against the fucking Hobbit character, mate. So calm yourself, Cake. We are going to come back, mate. Just have a bit of faith for once in your life, mate, that we're actually going to do this. We're not going to lose to a fucking gilet wearer, mate. We will absolutely come back. Menu. Not Menu, sorry. There was a corner in there, guys. By Malasia. Martinez. Anti Dos Santos. Mate, thank you very much for that, by the way. Cake Cadet. Nice one. We're not losing to him. Piggy, please, what about Maradona or Mariah? Explain. Oh, sorry, Madonna. I thought you were talking about Maradona then. I was like, well, that's an easy pick.
Get in there, my son.
I'm not a huge fan of either, to be fair, but, I mean, if I had to choose... What are we doing over here on this channel, mate? What the fuck? Madonna's music's better. I'm not answering your bullshit questions anymore, folks. This isn't a fucking Rate My Fanny channel. Do you know what I mean? This is a... We're doing a watch-along here, guys. For a football match. Thank you for subscribing there. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Liverpool FC TV's just subscribed to my channel, mate. What are you doing? Why are you here? Do you know what I mean? And also, like, what, haven't you got wheels to take off cars or something outside people's houses while they sleep? What are you doing? Why are you here? Liverpool FC TV's just subscribed. That is gash.
Super.
Go on! Yes! Fucking get in there! It's a lovely finish by Hoyland! Get in there, my son! Love his celebration as well! He's done the old fucking gladiator, mate! He's done the old fucking gladiator! He just did that, mate! That's fucking awesome! Come on! Get in there! Little bit of Scandinavian on Scandinavian action, mate! Come on! Yes, mate! 2-2. Rasmus Højlund levels things up before half-time there. Fucking get in there. Ugarte in the box. He loses the ball. It's a really shit bit of play by Ugarte, but it's so well won back by Mazraoui. Mazraoui keeps it alive. Lovely play by Mazraoui. It's a delicious pass. What an assist that is by Mazraoui. Okay, there's still a lot to do there as well. Højlund, lovely first touch. Tees it up for himself and just hits it on the volley. It's just a lovely little dinked finish on the volley, mate. Tees it up for himself. Hits it first time after that. It's lovely. Look at that setting of the body position. Oh, my God. Do you know what? Højlund is a scorer of class goals. You have to say, look at some of the goals he has scored for United. He might not have scored a tremendous amount, but a lot of ones he has scored are very nice goals. That's another one right there. That's a picture book goal. And the tenacity from Mazraoui as well in the initial build-up to win it back and then skin the defender and get a nice ball in to deliver the assist. You've got to say, that's cracking from Mazraoui as well. Get in there, my son. Lovely stuff. United level up 2-2 just before half-time. Fucking get in there, my son. Yes, lad. See you later on, Scousers. Get out. 2-2. We're coming back to win this one, guys. Come on. There it is. Højlund, guys. Højlund. Lovely stuff, though. That's a lovely goal, that, by Højlund. You have to say, it's absolutely lovely. I love it. That was a cracking goal. Lovely from Mazraoui. Brilliant finish from Højlund. That's going to give him confidence. It's just a sexy finish. What a finish. Yes, what a finish, mate. Okay. Got a chance here just before half-time, have we? No, it's going to be half-time in a moment. Mazraoui now. We still got to have one last chance before the ref blows his whistle, though. I can't actually see how many added on minutes there are. And that's the end of the half. That's the end of the half. Well, no smiles or anything from Ruben Amorim going into half-time here. Because his gilet-wearing opposite in the other dugout at the moment are sharing the spoils. It's 2-2 at half-time, guys. I mean, it's definitely been an eventful game here so far with chances for both sides. Obviously, they've taken 2, we've taken 2. We've had a lot more of the play, the possession, the lion's share of the play, the chances. But ultimately, I've been dangerous on the counter, and we haven't defended well for those 2 goals that we conceded. Going forward, I have to say we have been better. We have pressed them. We have camped a lot in their half. It has been much better from that regard, and we've been attacking. But we can't concede the soft goals that we conceded there. I mean, the first goal was a cracking finish, but way too much space given. The second one was a shit show of defending guff. So, yes, defensively shite. But there are some signs of life there. We're not doing a very good job of keeping hold of the ball in the centre of the park, though. Bit concerning, but we are doing well in terms of our mentality to get at them. Yeah. It's half-time, folks. Let me stop the timer. Smash that like button at half-time, guys. Let's see how many we've got. We have got officially 445. Let's see if we can get 500 likes before the start of the second half. Nice one. Also, get yourself in there and subscribe to the channel if you're new and have your say at half-time. I'm going to get into the chat raw now and see what you legends are saying. Nice one. Big ups. Glenn Claney, I'm not calming down, mate. I'm not calming down, mate. We've scored a lovely goal there. It's 2-2. Back to 0-0, essentially. Come out second half. Drub them up. Keep this mentality. Drub them up, lad. Don't make any foolish errors. Get bang on it concentration-wise. Bang on it intensity-wise. And see this game out and win this game. That's what's going to happen now, my son. Oh, yeah. Hoyland, get in there. Cracking goal, Simon Cowie. Love that, love that, love that. Mazrui made that happen. He did. It was a cracking bit of play by him. He won it back initially. Changed the score. Oh, sorry, I'm catching up with comments here, mate. I've already changed the score. Sorry, I'm catching up. I'm miles behind the chat. Miles behind the chat. Let me catch up with the chat. Thank you, GFC Lukey. Glad United scored. Pick the fittest sugar babe, please. The blonde one, mate. You know, the blonde one. I can't remember her name now. The blonde one who came into it later, I think, did she? Anyway, whatever, lad. Thank you very much for getting in there with that. I can't be bothered to do this anymore. So if you ask any more questions about which, just understand that I like them all. Okay, you don't need to ask. Just stop asking me bullshit questions, mate. Nice one. Hail Eddie Work. Thank you very much for hitting that sub up, lad. Yes, Jeffers. I agree with you. I think Mazrui again, one of the best players on the pitch in that first half again. Very, very good defensively. Very good going forward. You know, the creation from him is undeniable. He is actually a brilliant signing, isn't he? Yeah. That's one good thing that Erik ten Hag did, is bring in Mazrui into the football club, because I do believe he has worked out already and looking like a very good player for us already, mate. So, yes, cracking signing that one. Yes, I do, Liddy. I played 5 nights in a row. I just had the last 2 off. And, yes, had a date night with Mrs. P, and then I'm back on it tomorrow for the whole weekend. Oh, sorry, Charlie Anthony. Let me have a look and see if I can find out. I missed your super chat. Have I? What a melter. What an absolute melter I am, lad. I can't see, mate. Oh, no. What did you say, lad? It's gone too far away. Let me go to the actual YouTube main page here and just have a look, see if I can find it. Okay, nice. So, Charlie Anthony says, fighting, not good. But if we must fight, win, man. Oh, sorry. Fighting, not good. But if must fight, win. Man who catch fly with chopstick can accomplish anything. True Mr. Miyagi quotes. Love that, mate. Thank you, Charlie Anthony, for the Mr. Miyagi quotes, my son. Wax on, wax off, my lad. That's it. We need to paint the fence out of these melts in the second half, don't we? Oh, really, Cinnamon? There you go. Yeah, that one then. Griffo Chaz, a legend, has entered. Hello to you, my son. How you doing? Yes, we can, Griffo Chaz. Can we have a full 15-minute breakdown analysis of the Hoyland celebration? Yes, let's go for it, right? I think it's deep-rooted. It's the whole Danish versus Norway thing, mate. Deep-rooted, that's it, mate. He didn't really mess around there, lad. There's like some old historical shit going on there, you know? It's like Gladiator, mate. He's obviously been watching Gladiator 2 or whatever, lad, you know? He's bang up for it, lad. He's like a fucking gladiator out there ready to go and fight the fucking tigers, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, yeah, down dead, mate. Kill him. And then the throat slash. It's like some Undertaker out of WWE type shit, mate. And I'm all for it. You know what I mean? What a celebration that was by Hoyland. Loved that. He went like this. Ooh. Ah. That's some raw stuff. I loved it. It was a good one. Anyway. Oh, I know. Well, there you go, Bangor Gooner. That's all the rival scummers just filtering out, mate. That's what we like to see. You know what I mean? That's what we like to see, the rival scummers filtering out, mate. Yes, very good goal, that half Gazzo from Hoyland. Kenneth Kernan, thank you so much there for the super chat. Cheers, Piggy. Thankful for you and this channel. Oh, bless you, my son. Hopefully Amarin can turn this around. Need this win today. Come on, United, mate. We're thankful to have you here, Kenneth, and that goes for everybody else as well. It is a fantastic community we've got going here, hanging out, watching the games together. Big up, Kenneth Kernan. You're a legend, lad. Lovely comment from you. I agree. He can turn it around, mate. He can turn this game around, and hopefully he can turn the team around. I'm not saying he definitely will. Nobody. Think about how many managers have come and tried over the last 10 years. It's not an easy job. What I like about him is, well, he brings a philosophy with him and he brings a style. So if he can get this United side playing that way, then great. But some other managers have come in and tried. Ten Hag supposedly had this fantastic style before he came in playing with his Ajax team. Didn't ever make it happen with United. So you've still got to do it. You've got to do it. You've got to do the business. I think with United, it's just trying to find the right fit, isn't it? You're going to go through X amount of managers before you find the right fit. Maybe Ruben Amorim will be that fit, maybe not. But he seems pretty cool customer at the moment. But, you know, it's early doors, mate. I don't expect us to be well oiled just yet. But I expect us to be able to beat Bodo Glimt at half-time here, because a manager's job as well is not just to set up a team and motivate a team. It's also to manage a team throughout a game, throughout 90 minutes. And he's got 15 minutes now at half-time in order to highlight a few problems. You know, we've seen some of the space exposed in the wide areas when we've lost possession of the football because we're playing this three-at-the-back system. Obviously, there's a positional issue with certain players there, whether it's covering from the likes of Martinez or if it's Malacia not being out of position, whatever. Like, obviously, there's going to be times when a player is bombing forward down the wide area and then we don't actually have enough players back. We've got to get that understanding. So I'm sure he's going to be able to tweak a few things here and just give a bit of advice to these players, because he's trying to play this system. A lot of these players, it's new to them. They're not played this system before, or certainly they were playing a different system. So now it's kind of like, well, yes, you've got to allow these players time to adapt, and he's got to be able to try and tweak things and give a bit of advice to certain players here and there throughout the course of a 90-minute game and get them to play better and just highlight some of the ways that the opposition team are doing well and some of the things that we're doing wrong, and to try and counteract that, basically. Darren, thanks for your comment. Piggy, who out of the Erik Ten Hag signings do you think will do well under Amorim? Yeah, well, I think I definitely think that the likes of Mazraoui is going to do brilliantly. Yes, I think De Ligt is a good signing personally. I think he's going to do good stuff for us as well. I really do quite like Hoyland as well. I think Hoyland's got a big future in the game. I think Xerxes gash. I think Malacia's suspect. I think Anthony Dos Santos is gash. But we've got a few good ones out of Ten Hag. We did get a few good ones, but I think it's like a 50% hit rate, really. 50% of them are good, and 50% of them are probably going to end up getting sacked off to Everton FC or something. So we'll see. But Mazraoui, definitely the best one out of the bunch. I think he's going to do brilliantly for us going forward from what we've seen early doors. Yeah. Good stuff. Hey, thanks for that, GFC Lukey. Understood, mate. Only having a laugh. Love the only thing is, you know how people are these days in this snowflake woke age. I don't want to alienate anyone by by talking in such a manner. Thank you, Square Window. Appreciate you getting in, even though you're an absolute scouse melt, lad. Commentator making a big thing of the celebration. Well, it was a pretty hectic celebration from Hoyland, wasn't it? It was pretty passionate. It was pretty raw. It was pretty aggressive. It was an aggressive celebration there from Hoyland. It was lovely. I enjoyed that. David Bennett, bit harsh. How old is he? Ask yourself this question, David. Ask yourself, how old is he, mate? He's still a young pup, really. Green to the game. Give him a bit of time, he'll do well. He actually managed 16 goals for United last season, even though we were proper shite, and he was coming into a struggling side who couldn't create for him, and he was a young kid. So give him a bit of a chance first to actually prove himself or disprove himself, mate, because he hasn't had the chance yet, really. We were a shit team. Let's see what he can do in a better team. Hopefully we're going to be a better team soon. That was a cracking... Come on, mate. You're saying Hoyland shit. Okay, the only reason we're actually winning this game right now is largely because of Hoyland. I mean, drawing this game. Fuck. We're not winning this game. But... It's because of Hoyland, mate. He won the first goal for us. He's challenged the keeper with his pressing and tenacity. Slid in there and literally set up the first goal. And then the second goal was brilliant from Mazraoui doing the same. But Hoyland still had to come out with a top finish. So he's literally... The only reason we're drawing this game right now is because of Hoyland. Yes, Richard Cochrane, precisely. Well said. This is when Amorim earns his money. When the players are on the field, it's down to them. But the break is when he points out the faults. Absolutely, Richard. Just realised your name's Dick Cochrane, by the way. Dick Cochrane. You've got to be kidding me, mate. Is that your real name? Richard. I can see why you've gone with Richard. Anyway, Richard Cochrane, mate. I just want to say thank you so much for the super chat, you absolute legend. And yes, it is where he earns his money. Absolutely, it is. Spot on. Like, he's got to try and adjust some things now. Thank you so much, Richard, for that, lad. Make it rain, lad. Cheers for that, Richard. No, seriously, you're an absolute hero. Yes, what's up there, Joey? How you doing? Shut your face there, must play. Who are you talking about, by the way? Hoyland? Oh, Hoyland's not world class yet. No way. No way. Give it a few years, though. He well could be. He's got a lot of physical qualities. He's got a lot of qualities in terms of finishing. He scores brilliant goals. I'm telling you now, he scores nice goals. Like, that was another example right there. He's got some technique about him, you know. Compare him to Xerxes, who's got better technique. It's not even close when it comes to goal scoring, finishing. You know, it's not even close. Xerxes is like a bit of a donkey, and Hoyland's got a bit of technique about him. Simon! Cheers for that, Simon. Pig being Shaw and Dallo on the Anthony and Malacia like this Delict, Martinez, Shaw, Masri, Fernandez, Ugarte, Dallo, Mount Hoyland. That's just a lot of names, mate. How am I supposed to respond to that? Oh, Pig, bring Shaw and Dallo on. Oh, sorry, mate. Pig, bring Shaw and Dallo on for Anthony and Malacia. This Delict, Martinez, Shaw, Masrui, Fernandez, Ugarte. That right? Yeah. Nice one. I get it now, Simon. I like your style. Yes, that actually does make sense if you're talking about like wing backs who can defend, who can bomb forward and create as well and pass. Dallo and Luke Shaw are fantastic options, and they're both defenders as well. Like actually, whereas Anthony Dos Santos is actually a winger. So I'm with you there, Simon. I'm actually completely in agreement. The only problem I have with that is Shaw is just out of sorts, mate. He's not in the right match sharpness. But again, neither is Malacia, so you know it wouldn't be a surprise. Dallo as well makes a bit of sense from me, Simon. I actually agree. Great comment there, lad. I would do pretty much that later on in the game. Get in there, Simon. Thank you again here, GFC Lukey. GFC Lukey going ham in here tonight. Big ups yourself. He says, top lad, Piggy. Not a United fan myself, but love your content. The new manager is the fix you've been waiting for. Need a culture change. Spot on, lad. Well, so was the last manager, though. I'm going to reserve a bit of judgment until we've seen the years play out a little bit here, because there's no point saying, oh, this guy's going to be great after a few games, or this guy's going to be shite after a few games. He's going to need a lot more time than that before we can really see what he's doing and what direction he's going in. But I'm positive about it. I feel like we've got to get behind him. We've got to try and hope that is exactly what's going to happen, that this is going to be the fix we've been waiting for. That's what we've got to hope for, lad. Get in there, my son. Thank you again for that, Lukey. Nice one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it is a bit. Do I like the Amarin ball? We haven't seen Amarin ball yet. Who's pretending this is Amarin ball? This isn't Amarin ball. This is just the very, very early stages of Rim ball. This is an Amarin ball just yet, lad. Early doors this is. We've got to wait a little bit and see how this team develops, mate. That's the truth. From what I like early doors, though, I'll tell you what I like in this game so far. What I don't like is how much space we've been given away in midfield and how we've turned possession over quite a few times and they've broken on us with effect because we don't really have a comfortable sort of understanding of the system and the position and the players and stuff at the moment. That's what I don't like. But what I do like is I like how we have been proactive. I like how we've been trying to attack and really make an emphasis of being high up, setting up high up and camping out in their half high up and pressing them high up. Really like how we've made a mentality sort of point to do that. So yeah, that's what I like. It's early door. I'm not expecting us to be great just yet. Rim ball, yeah, exactly. Yes, it's rim ball at the moment. It's not Amarin ball. It's not there yet. Rim ball, exactly. Any FIFA stream later? Probably not tonight, mate, because I've got to edit the post-match video together, and there's already been 4 goals, mate, so it's going to take me a bit of time. Mike TG, look, if ever I see Amaram in a gilet, I'm sorry to say there's going to be some serious question marks that present themselves there, Definitely don't want to see him rocking a gilet, mate. I've actually sent him a personal telegram and asked him, please refrain from ever wearing a gilet if you want to be liked by the fan base, you know what I mean? So hopefully He's going to do something. I think Amarim is making a change at half-time here, guys. Exactly. This is his pre-season, TK. Well said. Ria, what's going on, you absolute hero? What Kettles Knutson has done at Bodo Glimt is impressive. Before he came to the club, Bodo was a mediocre Norwegian team at best. No one in Norway surprised that it's 2-2. Hey, fair play to you, Ria. Do you know what, though? He's wearing a gilet, mate. Sorry, fair play to Kettle Knutson and all that. The guy wears a gilet. He gets no respect from me. Yeah, how'd you like that? Roddy Concave, thank you very much there, Roddy. I'm joking. Roddy, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Turkey Day. Diogo Dallo's coming on for Tyrell Malacia at half-time here. So it does seem like he's going to be playing on the left side, bombing forward. That's interesting. Or maybe he'll play on the right and possibly... I don't know. That's interesting. Dallo's coming on, though, to play instead of Malacia. Malacia, obviously... I hope Malacia's not picked up an injury. Could you imagine after being out a year, he's done his fucking hammy or something? No, I think he's just not up to speed. I think Amarim, to be fair, I think Amarim's absolutely spot on. If there's any player you're going to take off at half-time, it would be Malacia because he just doesn't quite look up to speed. Thank you for that, Ruddy. Happy Thanksgiving, mate. Helder says, Maz is top class. Fernandez plays for any top team. Onana's okay. Yeah, fair enough. Onana's just about okay. He has actually been really good this season so far. Well, pretty good. Second half's underway. Come on then, United. Let's get at them. Right, let's see what's the measure of this team. Amarim can change some things at half-time, but it's also on the players here to show what they can do for their new coach. But yes, he's probably going to have highlighted a few things. He's brought Dallo on for Malacia, which I think is a good move. Oh, nice. Strip up at the back. Now Garnacho keeps it alive. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Ball played into Dallo. Dallo's going to get an early chance. Shoots. It's blocked. It goes out to the left side where Garnacho picks it up again. Bruno Fernandes. Thank you, Chris Tits, for the super chat there of the cool super sticker there, you legend. Get in there. Steady on there, my son. Thank you for the super sticker, though. David C, I definitely didn't, mate. Have I even seen that, David? Did I respond? I can't even remember, mate. I've got such a bad memory. Yeah, do you reckon? I'm not so sure. I don't think Anthony's looked good much at all. I mean, he's working hard, but I don't think he's looked good at all. I don't know, Epano. There's some sus people around, bro. Yes, you can. It's 2-2. Hoyland closed them down for the first one. Won it off the keeper. Garnacho's tapped it in. Second one, Mazrui, great assist. Hoyland, lovely finish. And the two goals we conceded, absolute shite defended, mate. Lapses in concentration, essentially. Apart from the first one was a great finish, though. But that's essentially the little rundown for you. And we've been attacking the shit out of them, but also looking a little bit ropey. Definitely on the break and stuff. Organisation at the back. Mason Mount now. Anthony Dos Santos keeps it alive. Lovely little round the corner pass by Ugarte. Mount loses out. Referee says no foul. Get up, Mount, you big girl's blouse. Referee says no foul. He's just fallen over. So we should start to see some good stuff from Mason Mount with this system. But again, I actually think it's a bit gash, so I don't really expect it to happen. I've been saying it for years. Super overhyped, overrated player. But we'll give him a chance in this new manager system, won't we? Of course we will. Diogo Dallo on the left now. Dallo. Looks lively already. Martinez. The Butcher. Over to Delict. Mazrui. Mate, can we get some love in there for Mazrui, though, guys? What a player! Loving what we're seeing from this guy. What a player. So happy he's in our team. I was a little bit suspect, felt a bit... Mason Mount! Oh, he's hit the bar! Unlucky Mason Mount there. Fell to him just near the penalty spot, and he's opened up his body and just curled one to the top corner. It's just hit the bar and bounced away. Oh, my God, nearly. Nearly. But yes, fantastic. Fantastic. It's just absolutely fantastic. From Mazrui. Mazrui, absolutely fantastic so far from the lads. Thank you very much. Hey, we got another super chat. This one's from GF Lukey again. GFC Lukey says, last one, Pig. What about Pink or Kelly Clarkson? I prefer Pink's music, to be honest, mate. I do. Do you know what, though? Kenny Clarkson does spring to mind when I think about the situation at United with Erik ten Hag just being sacked off. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. We're stumbling on. Yeah. Piss off, Eric. It does make me think of that, lad. Anyway. We're stumbling on right now. We need to stumble over the line and get a win. Because obviously we are stumbling with a new manager just coming in, hasn't had any time. Hasn't had any time, has he, to work? So, just got to stumble over to victories at the moment, get a bit of winning mentality, get some confidence, learn the system. He can learn which players are going to do the business for him and not. And then hopefully we'll start to see a better team. I'm expecting, give it 2-3 weeks, you'll really start to see a change. But right now, it's all about the mentality. And right now we are camped out in Bodo, Glimt's half. We've been stumbling for 10 years, so that's true. I think he means the other thing. I know he means the other thing, but I'm not going to comment on that, mate. What is this? Some sort of smut fucking teenage fucking spotty little twat fucking kids club? Do you know what I mean? We're come on. Yeah, go on the mustard. I mean, it was a decent attempt by the lad. It's a lovely flick by Mason Mount to create another chance. Get in there, my son! Yes, let's go on! 3-2 to Man United! Rasmus Højlund! He's been involved in all 3 goals tonight, mate! Come on, take a bow, Rasmus! Tapped in lovely. It's great from Mason Mount as well. Lovely flick round the corner from Mason Mount to get us going. Credit to Mason Mount making things happen in this system already. You know, even though I think he's absolutely bang average shite, that was a great little flick round the corner. Who's got the assist? Who played the pass? Let's have another look at this. So the ball from Mazraoui, Mason Mount, great vision from Mason Mount. It's sexy stuff. And I think, is it Ugarte with the assist? Oh no, he's offside, is he? No, he's on. Yes, mate, Højlund in the back of the net as well. Ugarte with the assist. Mason Mount plays and creates that great vision by Mason Mount as well. Cracking. There is a hint of offside here. Let's hope that it's not. They're not looking at the VAR, are they? Hang on a second. I think he was onside. Oh, fucking Nora's beard. They are checking the VAR for a goal offside chance here. I think he was on. I personally do think he was on, but it's hard to say. We need to see from right down the side. Do you reckon it was on or off, guys? Goal check. Yes, mate, get in there, my son. It's been given. Come on, United! 3-2, bitches. Come on. 3-2, guys. United, it counts. Lovely stuff. What a nice goal that was as well. You've got to say the goals tonight have all been, including Rasmus Højlund, they've all been nice goals as well. Okay, the first one wasn't exactly picturesque or anything, but it was very well worked and good pressure and effort and everything from Rasmus. But the other 2, really great goals. That was another lovely little team goal. Mason Mount, what a flick by Mason Mount, guys. You know, you got to give credit where it's due. That was lovely from Mason Mount to get things going there. I know, James Riley. It's funny, people slagging this guy off. He's fucking 21 years of age, mate. And he came into a shit team. He's actually got technique for days, does Rasmus Højlund. Technique for days. Not going to be there just yet, but give it a few years and he'll be boss. Think about like Gyökeres. Gyökeres is 26 now, banging in fucking 30 goals in the season already or whatever, you know? Like, he's obviously developed to the point and he's got experience, he's matured. People are going to mature at different times. Nobody's going to be ready at 20. Not unless you're Michael Owen, Wayne Rooney, you know. Like, not many players are at their peak at that sort of age. So, yeah, he's got a lot of growing to do. Chuck, thank you again for another super chat there, mate. Nice one, Chuck. Bring in those moods, lad. Come on. Yes, mate, the mood has taken an upturn here, hasn't it? Let's go, Chuck. Thank you for that, Chuck. Legend. Get in. Yes, very nice, very nice. Great goal. Højlund starting to score under Amram insistent. Bruno, the man to create the goals, but not actually involved in any of the goals. Sing Games, interesting. Fair enough. But he's playing deeper now, remember, Sing Games. So this is a slightly different role. Bruno Fernandes would have been playing in behind the striker, essentially. But now he is playing deeper in that midfield alongside Ugarte. So he's going to be involved slightly deeper, mate, in this performance today. Mount needed this. Højlund will be a goal machine under Amarim. Will this be Højlund's first hat-trick? It could be his. Garnacho in space down the left. In the box, Alejandro! Oh, he should have passed to Højlund, you greedy boy! Oh, it's a good attempt by Garnacho. He opened up his body, tried to cut it around the keeper. Keeper's made a save. It's bounced to Højlund. He should have just squared it to Højlund for a hat-trick. Oh, Garnacho. Nice run, though. Dangerous from Ghana there. Dangerous. Yes, me too must play. Me too. The cake cadet. He says, I told you how important it is to remain positive, Piggy. What a character. Oh, mate, thank you very much there. He says, Pig, we may all be spotty virgins, but you're the boy. That makes me sound like King of the Virgins, mate. You know what I mean? Why am I some King of the Virgins around here now? What the fuck? Oh, my God. Right, let me update the score, guys. 3-2 to United. Come on. Loving this, but we've got to keep our tails up here. Don't let it slip again like we did before with that gash couple of lapses in concentration for their goals. You know, do not do that. We've got to get the fourth. I predicted 4-2 after we went 2-1 down, so let's go for that. Hope we see Piggy Hendricks again. Yeah, Rasmus just needs service and ballers around him and he will do bits. Spot on, agreed, mate. He's a young guy. Mount is Gareth Southgate's boy. Thank you, Randy Marsh. Yeah, well, if you want to support the show, guys, so thank you everyone who does support the show. If you want to support the show, one of the best ways you can support the show is just by smashing that like button on it. It does supposedly boost us up on the algorithm that is YouTube. So give us a like and also subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. If you're new here watching for the first time, there's a red subscribe button down there. Subscribe, you might as well. It's free. So hit the sub up. And also, you can share us around, give us a repost. We're going to shout you all out in a little bit. Everyone who's reposted us on x.com there, that does give us a few more viewers as well. We're trying to spread the word. So, yes, thank you everyone who's a part of this community and gets involved all the time. And it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And you guys are absolutely awesome for being here watching it with me when you could be doing all sorts of other things. So, yeah, absolute heroes. Go on then, son. We've got a chance here. Anthony Dos Santos in the right side of the pitch for United, though, but he's up against a couple of luminous yellow shirts. Back to Mazraoui. Probably man of the match for me already. If not him, then who do you reckon, guys? Who's your man of the match so far? It's obviously early. There's still a lot of time left. But I think Højlund is obviously the man of the match, actually. Of course he is. What am I on about? Højlund's blatantly man of the match because he scored 2 and set up the other one. So it cannot be anybody other than Højlund. But I do think Mazraoui shone in this one so far again. Looks very good. Højlund, yes. Rasmus. Yeah, good shout, guys. Højlund, obviously. Yeah, obviously Højlund. Sorry, my bad. It obviously is Højlund. Mount working with his backside off. Done great so far. Making himself available constantly. Yes, mate, I agree. I mean, this has been a much better performance. Probably one of his better performances for us. There he is in space again. Mason Mount. Giving it away this time, though. Bit gash. Technically, you know, when we haven't seen the best from Mason Mount yet by a long way. I don't think he's very good, though, I'll be honest. but if based on this game so far, he's done well. Definitely, he's done well. Really well. Exactly, half Gazzo. Yes, Mount and Ugarte been good. Absolutely. Simon, thank you for the super chat. It's Rasmus Day today. Cheers for that, boss. Indeed. Break out the Danish flags, friends. Oh, a double change now, guys. Steady on now, the mustard. A double change, double substitution. For Man United, we've got Rashford and Ahmad Diallo coming on. I'm not too sure how I feel about that one, actually. Rashford, why? What's Rashford going to do? Yes, Ahmad. Ahmad for Anthony. Yes, Ahmad, definitely. He looked good playing like that role last week. But Rashford, where's he going to go? He better not be taking off Rasmus. And he can't play in behind, really. I guess it's Garnacho who's coming off, obviously. But I don't really like Rashford. Don't really see Rashford doing that role really well. Garnacho! Into the box towards Højlund. Looking for that hat-trick still, but it's beaten away. Keeper's got it. Roma goal ruled out. Mount that kind of player. Yes, he's the kind of player for this system. Steady on now, Mayhem. Who the fuck's this, mate? We've got a ninja coming on the pitch, mate, I think. Luke Shaw, is it? He's so embarrassed. He's so embarrassed these days that he doesn't get playing. He started wearing a fucking facial, full-face balaclava on the go, mate. What the fuck, Luke? We've got a bloody ninja coming on. I hope he's equipped with ninja stars and some nunchucks, mate. You know what I mean? The fuck? The masked defender. Yes, exactly, the masked defender. Oh, that's a good one. GFC Lukey, thanks for that, lad. Give me your United dinner party. Only 3 guests. Alex Ferguson, Eric Cantona, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There you go, random one in there. Just to take the piss, mate. Right there, nice one. Yes, Mason Mount is coming off. Good performance by Mount. Rashford comes on. We're going to be seeing, I imagine, Garnacho coming off as well. Or maybe Anthony. Let's see what's going on. So it's actually Mount who's come off. Fair play to Mount. He has run his socks off tonight. And it's Anthony Dos Santos who is indeed coming off. Yes, Amad Diallo coming on. And Luke Shaw's coming on as well, I assume here. He's going to be coming on for... Well, we had Malacia go off. Dallo, maybe it's going to be Mazrui. I don't know. Mazrui or possibly Martinez. And Luke Shaw plays left side centre-back instead of Martinez. I could see that. Let's see what happens here. Yes, it is. It's Martinez. So Martinez is coming off the pitch. Luke Shaw coming on to replace him at left-sided centre-back. I actually really like that. I think Luke Shaw can do that job for us quite well at left-sided centre-back, you know, in a back three. Because he's got that sort of ability defending as a wide player for years. He's obviously a left-back. But whenever we've seen him play left-sided centre-back, he's always done very well. So I think he can do that role for us, you know, sometimes. So yes, Luke Shaw playing left-sided centre-back, it seems. Unless what's going to happen is, well, we see a change in setup here and maybe Dallo goes over to the right wing back and Luke Shaw goes over to left wing back and we see a different back three or setup or some shit. Nah, that can't happen now, can it, with who's on? So yeah, it's interesting though. I like this experimentation going on from Amorim as well. I think he is just using the sort of early few games he's got at United to experiment and just to sort of test some players out, give some players some chances, see who can work in the system, etc. Good subs. Yes, mate. I like it as well. James Corden in a ninja outfit. Get some free Bentos pie emojis in there, my son. Is Luke Shaw carrying a bit of extra timber still or not? I don't think he's the most ripped Luke Shaw we've ever seen, but he doesn't look bad at all, to be fair to the lad. Got a little bit of timber on him. Kind of looks like from the back that he's actually Luke Littler, the darts player. So maybe he has had a few extra free pennies while he's been off. Luke Shaw on the ball now. Back over to Delict. Mazrui. So we got Luke Shaw, Delict and Mazrui playing the centre-backs. Amad Diallo's playing the right wing-back, essentially, right sort of mid-right wing-back there. And also you've got Dallo on the left. So that's the setup in case you wondered. Ugarte in the middle. Rashford seemingly... What is Rashford doing? Well, yeah, interesting. So where are we going to see Rashford utilised? Amad Diallo now on the right. Into the box. Rashford tries to knock it off to Ugarte. It's a loose pass, but Bruno's won it back. Bruno into the box now to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo. Tricky feet. Can't quite get the ball in. And it's dealt with now by Bodo, who spit it out. Mazrui to Delict on the halfway line. Yeah, Anthony Dos Gastos pretty useless again, to be honest. Anthony, you know, he's not really going to work in this system, I don't think. I think, funny enough, maybe he could actually work as an inverted sort of an inside forward or something, like an inside forward, playing where like Mount was playing, you know, but he's not going to be as effective, so he's going to be shite. But I guess he could play there. But I don't really think he works as essentially a right wing back in a free at the back system. Doesn't really work for me. Sir Alex Ferguson, the Don looking on. Yes, bro. It's the Don. Look at this guy. Anthony works cleaning the toilets. By the way, we have smashed 500 likes. Get in there, you beauties. Absolutely lovely. And we smashed 85,732 subs on our way to 86,000. Come on. Let's see how Slabby gets on when he plays his first game under Ruben. There's only one position for Slabby Maguire in a Ruben Amorim team. And I'm not talking about boot cleaner. I'm talking about the central centre-back position. He is only really capable of playing a job, doing the job of Delict, but to a shitter lesser standard. You know, so that's the only role for him. He can play central centre-back, middle centre-back. You can't play him on the wide centre-back areas because he's got no pace. He won't literally be able to physically cover that space. Do you know what I mean? I don't think so. Shit, my computer's run out of space. Hang on a second, I've got to
Super chat.
got to delete some shite. Delete that. Okay, nice. We're all good. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much for that, GFC Lukey again. He says, Luke Shaw looks like Shawley eating the big bastard. You what? I'm not sure I get that one, mate. Is that a person I've never heard of, mate? Simon Cowie, thank you very much for the super chat there, you legend. He says, Pig, if we get even tone... If we get even tone fit, I think this is our best 11. Who? If we get even tone fit, I think this is our best 11. Onana, Yoro, Martinez, De Ligt, Masrui, Casemiro, Ugarte, Dallo, Fernandes, Garnacho. I love your spelling, mate. Garnacho. Are you on crack at the moment, Simon Cowie, mate? Casemiro and Garnacho. Oh. If we get evened, I don't really know what that means. Evened tone, but that doesn't make any sense either. Everyone fit. Oh, well done there. Nice deciphering, Ryo. If we get everyone fit. Yes, that's what he was. Yes, of course. Of course, that's what he was saying. If we get everyone fit. Another substitution. Matthias De Ligt coming off now. Thank you for that, Simon Cowie. Exactly. No, I think you're not far off of that. You're not far off of that. On comes Casemiro right now. The only thing with Cassie, he's getting on a bit. But I do kind of like the partnership we've seen of Cassie and Ugarte lately. So maybe. But Mainu's the future in that regard, if you ask me. But yes, I mean, Casemiro a bit slow, but you can't deny his quality and his experience. Big up to yourself, Simon Cowie, for that, you legend. Good game from De Ligt. Good game from De Ligt, you know. I really rate him. I think he's going to be a good old centre-back for us. Really good game. Again, Amorim cold is 4 degrees in Manchester. Oh, he would be cold with him, mate. He's come from Portugal, dude. The shock to the system is going to be real. It's going to be like when the Jamaican bobsled team in Cool Runnings get off the plane in Canada. You know what I mean? I bet he was like that when he first arrived. Like, what the fuck have I got into? Especially when he first arrived. It was like fucking 0 degrees and it's been snowing and shit last couple of weeks at times. You know what I mean? Probably like, what have I got myself into here? It's freezing. Andre Onana now out from the back. Luke Shaw. Hello, Blessing. Yes, Blessing Chikawari. It has been a little while. Hope you're doing well. Big ups there from Zimbabwe, my son. I'm all right, lad. Yes, mate. 4th incoming. Oh, no worries. You're speaking in your device. Hey, no worries, Simon. I'm only playing around, mate. I love the way you said those players anyway. Garnacho. But that's awesome, Simon. Yes, mate. Everyone fit. If we can do that, then I think what you said there with your starting 11 is not too far away from what I think is the strongest starting 11. Yes, maybe I could argue about Cass. I mean, if I was picking the team tomorrow in this system, with this system, and we're playing, you know, Liverpool, and it's a big game, then the team I play would probably be this, right? This is my opinion. Obviously, nobody's going to have the same opinion probably, but obviously 3-4-2-1, essentially, like we've done today. Let's go with that. So the 3 centre-backs, I'd have De Ligt in the middle. I'd have Martinez on the left, probably Masrui as the right-sided centre-back based on how good and versatile he's been and how good he's looked again tonight doing that. The right wing-back would probably be Dallo. The left wing-back, you know, it's going to have to be Luke Shaw, I suppose. You know, it's going to, going forward, have to be Luke Shaw. Oh, shit! We've given the ball away. Chance for Bodo. Yes, Andre comes and smothers it well. Probably would have to be Luke Shaw because he can both defend and attack and create, you know, and he's just, yeah, probably would have to be him if he's fit, but that's a big old if, isn't it? And then the 2 midfielders, well, I would go with probably Ugarte and Mainu going forward. But maybe right now, Ugarte and Casemiro. And then in front of them, the two players, it would be Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes in behind Højlund for me at the moment. Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes in behind Højlund. You know, I know Mount's obviously going to get chances in that role, number 10 role behind the striker and everything, and that's cool. But still, my first choice would not be him. It would be Bruno. So that's what I would go with. But who's to say, really? You know. A 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1 formation? Yeah, that could work, mate. Bruno again. Yeah, I like Bruno to be a bit more of a goal threat, personally. I like him here. He's playing deeper. You know, he's a workhorse, is Bruno. He's a proper engine. He works and he runs and he runs. And he can create. He's obviously a great playmaker. But you're seeing him misplace quite a few passes tonight here. Unfortunately, he's not been bad, but he's certainly misplaced quite a few passes. If he's further up the pitch a little bit, not only is he more of a goal threat. Amad Diallo shot on goal, saved by the keeper. Volley from Bruno, edge of the box. Deflected. Amad Diallo, another shot blocked away. Bruno Fernandes wins the edge of the box again here. I just like Bruno a bit higher up. That's all. Your knowledge of formations and strategy went the day 4-4-2 went. Fair enough. First time we went to Canada was at Christmas, arrived in at night time, walked out the airport to -40. Oh, I bet that was horrendous. Goodness me, -40. Oh, I've never been in somewhere that cold. Well, but they're back fit now, CC, and it's also a systematic selection choice from Amorim. He's selected players that actually fit his system. Mount in that role can fit this system. And he's proven that actually already in this game here today. He's substituted off, but he was actually quite decent, Mount. He created one of our goals. He was quite good. He worked. You know, he was positive. So I think that could work, actually. It's just not my first choice, but I think it can absolutely work. Do you reckon that'll be Fahrenheit? So not Celsius then, Tommy Ball lad. Fahrenheit. Did you do your mod, Carl? No, I haven't actually yet, Paul Warby, no. But it was only a few, who was it? Lily Gamers, Chelsea Scummer. Zamiasi, Arsenal Scummer. Gav's Highlights, Chelsea Scummer. Yeah, there's a few in the chopping line. I've basically given them all their final warning. If ever they say anything negative about United as mods of this channel in the live chat, then they will all be losing that spanner, mate. Yeah. Spot on, agreed, Urbano. Smash a 1 if you agree with me and Urbano. Fair play to Mount. I think he'll be good in this system as a squad player, but I just don't think he's a starter. I don't see him getting ahead of the other players that we could play in that position. Smash a 1 if you agree. Smash a 2 if you disagree and you think Mount should be starting. Let us know. I do, Liverpool FC. I do. Do you ever lose the wheels off your car, mate? What am I asking? You're a Scouse, of course you do. Loser needs to stop passing back to Onana. Well, Onana's supposedly good with his feet playing out from the back, so he's going to be getting involved, isn't he? His distribution's going to be needed. I don't mind it. As long as we're not making errors, I don't mind playing it back to the keeper and playing it out from the back, as long as there's still attacking intent and everything. So 72 minutes gone. We still need to find another goal here. This is just still a little bit of a dodgy scoreline. Steady on, Super Fat Frank. Mason Mount's your only world-class player. Regardless of what happens between now and Boxing Day, we have all received our Christmas present from United with the firing of Eric Ten Hag. No more gilets on our sideline. Garnacho, lovely touch, finish him! Oh, Alejandro! Oh, it's a bit of a shit shot by the lad. Big smile from him. He knows he could have done better. But what an initial touch. That would have gone down as a cracking goal if he did find the back of the net. Lovely ball out from the back from, not too sure who it was actually, but it was a nice ball over the top. And Højlund just held it up there, and Garnacho's taken it off of his toe, and he's nearly got the shot off on goal. Well, he does get the shot off on goal, but it's just well wide in the end. It is a bit of a poor finish attempt. Not too bad, Lloyd Godwin. How's it going, mate? I'm happy that we're winning, mate. I just want to see us win this game. Not expecting miracles, just want to see us win this game and slowly improve over the months. Yeah, he's been a little bit hit or miss. I wouldn't say he's been poor. He's been great at times and gash at times. He's been hit or miss. I wouldn't say poor, just inconsistent. But he's a young kid. Also, still think, what a player we got on our hands there. Defo need another goal. Yeah, 100%. This is not safe, is it? Bodo now in our half. And we have slowed down a little bit now. We are sitting back a little bit now compared to what we were. I guess the intensity of the fact it's in 73 minutes of the game, you're not expected to keep that first half intensity up for the whole game. But you can see we are just sitting back a little bit. And, but here we come again now. On the break, Garnacho. Bruno, little backfield flick now to Dallo. Thank you, Lloyd Godwin. He says, everyone like and subscribe and send Piggy the love. Thank you, Lloydie Godwin, you hero. Absolute hero. Definitely he does, Michael. His final product in general needs a good bit of work. But the raw talent's there, isn't it? There isn't a clinical finisher up front for us the opposition is scared of. We've always had players like that. Spot on as well, Paul. I mean, we've got one in the making, don't we, which is Rasmus. Rasmus is in the making, but he's not there yet. You couldn't say, oh, he's going to get us 25 league goals this season like you would want from a seasoned striker, like a proper experienced striker. So, yeah. View from the lookout, Karen Brady or Victoria Beckham back in the day. That's actually quite tough. It's actually quite tough, mate, to be honest. Because Karen Brady's a bit of a fox, mate. You know what I mean? Sort of like the old businesswoman vibe, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not talking about this anymore, guys. Stop asking me to choose between women, all right? My missus is upstairs probably fucking earwigging this as well. You're going to get me in trouble, mate. I don't want to talk about this shit. Oh my God, Andre Onana, what have you done? Andre, get the fuck back in goal! Oh my God! So lucky we got away with that, guys. Andre Onana just absolutely had a calamity out of his box, well far out, fallen over. We're so lucky. United on the counter and a chance to put this game to bed. Oh my God, Anjo! Oh, fucking Alejandro! Oh, it's a shit shot again, man. Great move by United on the counter. Should have been, really. And Garnacho just couldn't find the finish. Super suspect guff stuff there from Andre Onana at the back. What is he doing? Flapping around big style. He does... Oh, you know what? He's handballed it. You know what? That should actually be a potential fucking sending or a yellow card. It's a yellow card and a free kick in outside the box. That is actually a foul by Andre Onana. We're so lucky we got away with that, guys. Andre Onana's handled it outside of the box, mate. That is a free kick. It's a free kick to them. And a card, probably. So... Crikey, he did actually handle it, guys. The referee said nothing doing. But, my God, we got away with that, guys. Unfortunately, Garnacho on the counter couldn't take that chance. It was a cracking chance as well. Couldn't finish a wank. Yeah, that's the problem. His final product is guff at the minute. Yeah. Great in the build-up, though, isn't he? Garnacho's so potent in the build-up. The way he just directly takes it into the danger zone. And, you know, he's not afraid to run at players, take players on and shoot. He's not afraid of doing that. But unfortunately, his final product has been missing him this season. This game does have VAR, but just thankfully us, they didn't check it out there. Otherwise, they would have pulled it back. Yeah. Should be a pen. 15 minutes to go and we're 4-0. Nice. Come on, Rangers. Oh, respect you, Kim. Nice one. 4-0 Drobinations. Precisely, Jay. Jay United, how you doing today, you legend? Anyway, yes, Garnacho's a kid. He's allowed to have a bad spell. Get behind him instead of against him. He will be on fire. How's Sky getting on as well, you absolute don? Say hello from me. Garnacho in the box. Oh, into the side netting. Is it a corner? No, it's a goal kick. I think maybe time, yes, to get him off. Although if we used all of our subs now, I think we have. Garnacho not having a great time of it out there now. He's looking a bit fatigued. Sambo, sorry to disappoint. I'm actually not gaming tonight, but I will be back on it tomorrow. So I'll just put a link in the chat, guys. It's my gaming channel link. There is a channel called Flying Pig Gaming. You can go and subscribe to it. Please do us a favour and subscribe if you're new to Flying Pig Gaming. It's a YouTube channel where we game. The clue's in the name. Subscribe here. Right there. Right, I'm going to go shout out everyone who reposted us on x.com. Thanks for clicking that link at the top of the chat and reposting everybody. I'll also pin this link to my gaming channel at the top of the chat in case anybody's not subscribed. Go and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming, pinned at the top of the chat there on YouTube. Cheers, man. I'll go with Elizabeth. Anyway, so are you? Yeah, not tonight, Lloyd. No, but we are on the gaming channel tomorrow. There we are. Tomorrow night, Flying Pig Gaming. There it is, right there. We've got a monster pack opening for you as well. Get in. Right, nice one. So, guys, hit that subscribe button there. I'm going to go over and shout out everyone who gave us a repost on X. Let's have a look. 16 reposts. Thank you, guys, for sharing it around. Legends. 16 reposters here. Hannah. The Goat, Richard Wisterpeck, Kieran, Kane, Sanjay Ramatar, Aaron Homeyard, Kwaku Lewis, yes lad, Sin Games, John James Power, Chris Bamo, John Boy Cat, The Butcher of Manchester, Anna, Stuart Morgan, and Predator Reborn. Thank you so much, Legends, for reposting us and spreading the love on x.com. Nice one. Heroes. What is that, Paul Warby, lad? Pig, can you stream the Truck Simulator game? That would be hilarious. I did do that once before back in the day, didn't I? The sports section from X are moving to Blue Sky. What is Blue Sky, CD? Why haven't I heard about this? Darts soon, you know, Gregory. Darts soon. Oh, nice ball over the top. Ah, Marcus Rashford has to be! Oh my goodness me! Headless turkey! Seeing as it's Thanksgiving, not a headless chicken, but a headless fucking turkey, mate! Bernard Matthews wants a piece of Rashford. He wants to sign Rashford. Bernard Matthews! That's how much of a fucking turkey he is! Goodness! What a shit shot! Oh man, oh man, oh man, that was shite! Fucking hell! Awful, 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 awful. Okay, I've never heard of it, to be honest. Honestly, I've never heard of that, so fair enough. I'll have a look into it. It's the woke version of Twitter. Oh, fuck that then. I can't be asked with that. Never heard of it. I don't know why I've not heard of that, but it sounds shit. Anything named after wankbag Manchester City scummers is not a website I want to associate myself with. Do you know what I mean? On the other hand, this is a sky that we will say hello to, rather than the blue sky guy. Unicorn Sky, how you doing there, you legend? Hello, it's me. How you doing there, Unicorn? Welcome in. Thanks for joining aboard the Bacon Express tonight. I hope you're having a good one. Yes. Oh, we just need a win, and then this stream and tonight has been complete. This has been a fun stream. There's been some ups and downs. We're seeing progress a little bit here. And some change. And it's good. We just need to see out this game and win it now. Ideally score another, but we just need to see it out, get the 3 points. You know, it's lovely. Yeah, that's right, Unicorn. I just said to Jay to say hi from me. So, yes, he did that successfully. Well done, Jay, for passing on the message. Thanks for getting a new legend, S. It's where crying liberals go. Oh, man. Fair enough, CD, but wouldn't you say that it's more Nazism and fascist in order to control what people actually say and what people can say? Don't you think that freedom of speech is kind of the opposite of Nazism, wouldn't you say? Or not necessarily opposite, but it's just not like a fascist, you know what I mean? So I don't know about that. I don't really agree personally. Anyway, let's not get all fucking political and woke fest up in here, mate. This is a fucking Man United versus Bodo Glimt watch-along. You know what I'm saying? But I think personally, you know, it's... Hey, also, CD, stop using bullshit caps in the chat as well. Please don't shout in my live chat, otherwise you will be timed out, my son. See how everybody else is using lowercase? That's what you need to do too, lad. You like your caps, do you? Okay, nice. Well, you can like your caps in timeout then. Use it again, mate. How'd you like that? Okay, fair enough then. Let's see you. You have eye issues. Oh, okay then. Fair enough then, lad. Well, in that case, have eye issues in 10-minute timeout, Pret. We warned you. Don't use fucking caps in my chat, you bell. All right. Get a magnifying glass. Go to the opticians. Get some glasses, mate. Go to Specsavers. But don't fucking use caps in my live chat, pal. Ahmad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes. Ball over the top, nice one to Ahmad. Oh, just cut out back there. Header from Bodo, Glimt defender there. Now Rashford still has the ball for us. Mazrui. Oh, 793's loving it. I don't like caps, do I? No, we don't like caps around here. Thank you, PE. Appreciate you. There's no need for it because it just takes up more space in the chat. It's just like, oh, look at my comment. More important than other people's comments. Taking up more space. No, it's not any more important than anybody else's comments. Everybody else's comments are just as important, so they deserve just as much space. So don't be a dick. I didn't give you a timeout, Flowers. No, hence why you're still talking, mate. I gave old CD a timeout, mate. CD got the timeout, not you. Don't worry, you're still active. You're still active in here, my son. Unless that was actually you in a second account. Oh, you switched accounts. Yes, we did give you a timeout because you weren't listening, mate. You need to stop talking in caps. See, now you've learned. This Flowers account is not talking in the caps. That's fine. Just don't use caps, mate. Freddie Lewis, thank you so much. Good to see us all put balls in the box of Bo Derek FC. Dude, Freddie Lewis, I think you've got someone else in your mind, mate, like putting balls in the box of Bo Derek. With that sort of comment, mate. Do you know what I mean? And I don't blame you, my son. Mate, thank you, Freddie Lewis, dude.
Get in there, my son.
Thank you very much there, Freddie Lewis. Very much indeed there, pal, for that. Absolute hero tip. Cheers. Oh, clear it out from the back by United here now. Callum Howson, thank you for subscribing, Callum. Cheers for that, lad. Yes, indeed. Hit the subscribe if you're new, like Callum Howson. And we'll give you a shout out. Cheers for that, Callum. C79, well, not now. I wasn't talking about now, Randy. What? Who do you think I am? Wayne Rooney or something? Oh, shit. Nice. Free kick to United. Go on, Dark Wolf. Exactly, Ulster. Probably super fat Frank. No, he's just like wiping the tears away from his face with his £50 notes. Yeah, do pop-out chat, then enlarge it. Yeah, that's it. Mrs. P! Mrs. P! Nicola! Nicola! United till I die. Yes, decent, mate. 4 minutes to go. That's all. Here's Ahmad Diallo. Now, we have space. We've been very potent counter-attacking here. Ahmad cuts inside and shoots. It's blocked. Keeper's going to grab that one or keep it in. Nicola! Oh, Patrick Power gave me a £5 to get a drink and chips. Mate, when did you do that? I missed that, Patrick. Thank you, dude. You're absolute legend. Cheers. She's fallen asleep. She's fallen asleep, guys. That's what's happened. Leave her alone. No, she needs to make me food. Oh, my God. Bodo Glimt header on goal. Oh, no, that makes a good save. Dodgy shit. There's me acting like this is over with. And it's not. Nicola! Nicola! Mate, dodgy shit there, man. Bodo with a chance, header on goal. Very dodgy stuff. Oh man, she's watching the Liverpool channels. Oh my god. Sorry, she was. She wanted to know when. I'm not just like demanding dinner from my missus, in case you wondered. Her plan was to start making dinner once this game finished. So I'm just letting her know the game's nearly finished, so she can begin making dinner. Because I haven't eaten tonight and it's late. That's why. Just in case you wondered. I am getting dinner at 10 p.m. I am. I literally haven't eaten yet, mate. She's not come down, mate. What is she doing? Nicola! Start making dinner. It's 10 p.m. Mrs. P, come here, darling. Goodness me. You right, Angel? What's the matter?
I've fallen asleep.
Oh, you've fallen asleep. Oh.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
Oh, sorry, darling. I'm sorry.
I wondered what was going on when you were screaming my name like that. I sort of woke up in that where are you, what you doing sort of mode. What's going on?
Quality. No, I just you told me to let you know when the game was nearly finished so you could start making fajitas.
We agree what time?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I said the game finishes about 10, so then. So you may begin.
Hey everyone, hope you're okay.
Mrs. P's absolute legend, wife material, that's for sure, says my one, not yours. Oh, you know it. Wifey for lifey. It's about time you cooked, says Mark Coffin. I cook all the time, Mark. All the time, mate. It's a 50-50 thing, this. Of course, I actually do.
He does put a pizza on sometime.
Still cooking. I hate it how you say that. Putting a pizza in the oven, it's still cooking.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying you don't really make, like, anyway, but yeah, you do.
Bit harsh.
How was the game?
We're winning 3-2 at the moment. It's nearly over. Good. Oh, shit! What's happened? Casemiro handball not in the area, is it? No, it's outside the box, mate. Dodgy shit. What's he doing, Cassie? Dodgy shit, mate. Oh, my God. What's happened?
Right, everyone.
Casemiro, he's outside the box. Dodgy
Crack on
stuff.
with dinner.
All right, yeah, thanks, Mrs. P. If you could shut that door, because it's actually freezing now that door's open. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, though, Mrs. P. I am really hungry, yes. Everyone says bye, Mrs. P. Oh, no, guys. So it's 91 minutes into the game. Bodo have a free kick outside the box. And we have to just ride our luck here and just deal with this. Otherwise, it could be an equaliser here for Bodo. They've got a really well-positioned chance, guys. Dodgy stuff. Oh, my God. Not what you need here, guys. A late chance for Bodo to level things up. Come on, Andre Onana. Come on the wall. 92 minutes into the game, pretty much. And they've got a chance. Free kick on goal then! Oh my God! Yes, Andre Onana, big save! And it's off the way. It was a cracking free kick. And Andre Onana's basically managed to push it away on the line. They were asking the ref if it had crossed the line, and he says, no, it hasn't. Oh my God! It's a great save by Andre Onana to essentially win us the game. Oh my God! That was a cracking free kick by Berg, who looks like some sort of 1970s Danish porn star or Norwegian porn star. And he's just fucking got a great free kick off and goal, and Andre Onana double fists it away with a good solid stop. It's a good save by Andre, and it was much needed. What a save. Come on, United, yes. It is cooking, my one, not yours. What do you think, guys? Yes or no? Is putting a frozen pizza in the oven cooking? Is it cooking the food? Then yes, it's cooking. The Ron Jeremy moustache. Oh. Diogo Dallo. Go on then, Alejandro Garnacho. Let's tuck it away. We've played the 3 minutes at a time. Blow the fucking whistle now, ref! We've got a free kick. Alejandro Garnacho. Looks like we're going to win this one. Come on, United. Get in there. Ruben Amorim, days begin. His first dub on the board as Manchester United manager at Old Trafford in a European night. Yes, chalk it down in the record books, my son, because this one's basically fucking done, mate. And it is done. So, hang on. Is it? It's not actually over yet, but we've got a free kick and there's no time left. So, surely it's over. But anyway, chalk it down, guys. Bruno Fernandes, long ball over the top. Blow your whistle, ref. There it is. Come on, get in there. Big dub. Fucking come on. Have some of that, you gilet-wearing Norwegian fellow. That's what you get when you come up against Mr. Amorim. Yes, indeed, because we did camp out on top of them, really, for much of that game. We were a little bit shit in the goals that we conceded. Dodgy moments, weren't they? Too much space given. Not enough understanding of the system defensively in those moments. But overall, some cracking performances in there. Has really taken us over the line, mate. And what I really like about Amorim is this game had Amorim's mark all over it in terms of the way that the team approached the game, how high they were up pressing, etc. early doors, the attacking mentality and the vibe. It was all evident to see there, even if the rest of it wasn't shined or polished or whatever. There wasn't much stability at times. Defensively, it was a little bit suspect. The majority of the game we dominated. We dominated possession, we dominated chances, we dominated in the final third. So it's like, well, you know, you can't really ask for more than that for a manager who's just trying to change something in a matter of a couple of training sessions. You know, he's obviously tried to change the mentality and the approach and just the initial setup, but obviously he's got a lot of coaching to do to coach out the gash bag situation that was before from this team. But different looks from Amorim tonight, giving Mount the chance from the start, giving Malacia the chance from the start, giving Anthony Dos Gastos the chance from the start. Mount was good, Malacia was sus, and Dos was gash. Dos Santos was gash. So, you know, it didn't all work out, but at least he gave some chances to players and tried some different things. Also, his substitutes were very much proactive. They were trying to have an effect on the game. He was also trying to give some opportunities to players and try players in different positions and different ways in this setup, in this system. So you've got to say, very good experimenting from Amorim tonight, whilst at the same time still managing to get the win. You know, that's it. It's no good experimenting if you're going to lose to Bodo Glimt at home. You've got to experiment and win. And obviously, it's not like we're an amazing force or anything, because we won't be until we've started to really glue together in this understanding of this new system. But certainly, the mentality was there, the bottle was there, and we won the game. We managed to score 3 goals. Man of the match has to go to Rasmus Højlund, who I think is going to flourish now. If he can get some bloody service, this youngster's got a great career ahead of him, because he's just pure technique, this guy. Great physicality, great technique, great effort from him. I mean, the first goal just sums him up, really. He's chased down the keeper, pressed the keeper, forced the error from the keeper, and he's made the goal for Alejandro Garnacho. The second goal from him was absolutely delicioso. Probably the second player in contention for man of the match. Mazraoui with the assist was fantastic. Wins it back, creates it, and Højlund with exceptional finish, and then a proper striker's little movement and finish at the end as well for the third goal. So Rasmus Højlund gets a big old huge thumbs up, massive man of the match performance from him tonight. Had a hand in all 3 goals, an assist and a goal for the lad, and 2 goals for the lad. Get in there, Rasmus Højlund, love it. Mazraoui also one of the only sort of legacies, I guess you could say, positive legacies of Erik ten Hag so far anyway. Remains to be seen. Half these players that he signed are shite, half are good, but certainly Mazraoui looks a real damn player on our hands, mate, that we've signed. What a player he is. Get in there, my son. Come on, United do the business. 3-2 against Bodo Glimt. Have some of that, you absolute Hobbit characters. You have been absolutely done. And now it's time for us to celebrate in the spoils of the 3 points. Come on, my son. Ruben Amorim, get in there, lad. Na 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 na. Ruben Amorim, Amorim, Ruben Amorim. Na 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 na. Ruben Amorim, Amorim, Ruben Amorim. Get in there, my son. Buzzing. So happy tonight, guys, to win. You know, just get the win. Nice few goals. Lovely goals from Højlund. Nice performance, you know, okay, defensively, a little bit sus at times. We'll be working on that. He saw some things tonight I'm sure he didn't like. You know, Malacia is not up to pace, not up to speed. Anthony Dos Santos, being an attacking-minded winger, just didn't really do all that much or work out over on that right-hand side, I don't think. Didn't really seem to be the plan going forward, if you ask me. He's seen some things. He's tried Mount out. It's quality stuff, guys. It's good stuff. There's progress being made, hopefully, over the course of the next few months. We'll see. Don't expect too much too soon, but games like this, we should absolutely still be winning whilst we're progressing. Come on, get in there, my son. 3-2 to the mighty Red Devils against Bodo Glimt. Let's be having you. Right, I'm going to get into the live chat now, folks. Have your say. Get your thoughts and opinions in here as we dissect this game a little bit. Make sure you smash the likes on the video as well. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so. Remember, there will be a post-match reaction video coming in 45 minutes as well, so come back and have your say on that one also. The clock's still ticking. Yes, I've just stopped that. Right, thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, have your say. Let's get stuck in. Yes, mate. Thank you, Dunko. Appreciate you, dude. Hoyland, man of the match. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Masrui just behind him, I'd say. Jumpers for goalposts. Onana has improved massively. Mate, what a big save by Andre Onana at the end of that game. You have to say respect to Andre. He has been excellent this season. He seems to have really sort of like knuckled down and just like got over that whole confidence issue that he was having. He looks really determined. Not pretending like he's the best goalkeeper in the world or anything. I just think he's good. I don't think he's as good as David De Gea or, as good as he was for us. But, it's early doors in his career at United. Last season was sus. This season he's been pretty damn solid. Mazrui is an absolute baller. Anthony looks like your aunt in a sauna in a coat. Onana did well. You wouldn't say absolutely done. Okay, no, they didn't get absolutely done, but I'm just having a bit of banter, lad. Love from the Hobbits. Thank you, Captain Kringles. Great stream. Thank you, the Hoff. Mate, big ups. Yes, it's fajita time. Rance always talks bad about Hoyland. Well, that's crazy, lad, to be honest. I mean, Hoyland's just so young. Same with Garnacho. Those guys, you can't expect them to be ready finished articles right now. They probably won't be for 5-6 years. Look, a player's prime, generally, there is some outliers, but generally a player's prime, you'd say, is from like 26 to 30. 26 to 32 even, depending on the position and stuff. But middle 20s to early 30s. That's the player's prime. These players are young kids. Bring on Everton. Couldn't beat my Ipswich. No, we couldn't. Nah, it's not embarrassing, lad. Good to see United. Still calm down there, Rune, lad. Well, it was Hoyland, mate. It was Hoyland for me. Mate, Simon Cowie, thank you for the tenner super chat as well. You've been going ham in here tonight, Simon. Cheers, lad. He says, Pig, we are 12th and 1 point off the top 8 for automatic qualification to the last 16. Come on, lad. That's a much better than 18th, isn't it? So slow steps, slow progress. We've got to start putting some runs together now, winning these games. Let's go, Simon Cowie. Come on, Simon. Dante, what's good, you hero? Good evening, you lovely lot. Being unwell, jobs killed me off mentally. Not even been watching United. Oh, shit. New job, new state of mind. Up the Amarim Army and up the Bacon Brigade. Oh, dude, Dante, much love to you, dude. That sounds a bit gash. You've been unwell, jobs killed me off mentally. Oh, fuck that, lad. Get a new job, mate. You know what I mean? That's it, You don't want a job that's fucking you over mentally, lad. You know what I mean? That's bad. But much love to you, Dante, although obviously needs must as the devil drives. Do you know what I'm saying? Simon Cowie, Hoyland, man of the match. Yes, indeed, I agree, 100%. Ugarte was very good, absolutely very good, very solid. Also got an assist. It was Tom, absolutely. What's the point in scoring only if you play shite for the rest of the first half? Kill the games. Yeah, okay, I wouldn't say we even really played that shite. There was just a few spells where we lapsed in the organisation and the concentration a bit. So you've got to keep that intensity and organisation concentration up. But I think that's more or less what it was. It was just a couple of dodgy moments from us as opposed to a whole game of guff. Against Ipswich, it was a whole game of guff, wasn't it? We were getting overrun. They had chance after chance after chance. If it wasn't for Andre Onana, they'd have battered us. You can't say the same about this game. We were all over them. They just had a couple of decent chances on the break. Really. Thank you, the Hoff. Rashford has to go. The money he earns is crazy. Well, in this system, there's not really a place for Rashford. Is he going to be playing like an inside forward in behind the striker? Probably not. Probably not. So, yeah. That'll be tomorrow, Level Up Gaming. Link is pinned to the top of the live chat. Do subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. If you haven't done so, it's at the top of the chat there. Well, it's because of Erik ten Hag. I can see him going back to Ajax, getting sold back to Ajax for 20 million quid, and we'll just take the 65 million loss on the chin. I can see that happening because he's basically useless. Garnacho's build-up, I've said again, I seem to say this every week, and it is becoming a little bit infuriating. But Garnacho's build-up play is always so impressive in regards to making stuff happen. He gets in the positions to shoot. He gets in the positions to play nice passes. He gets in the position to create chances in their third all the time. He's running at players. He's great at exploiting that space and taking players on and stuff. But, yes, his final product, his final pass, or his final shot just isn't to the same level as the rest of his game at the minute. But I still think we've got a cracking player there, man. Yes, transitional period. There will be blips. Well said, Jay. There will absolutely be big-time blitz. I was impressed. I wouldn't say necessarily hugely impressed, but I was impressed by Mount. He worked hard, and he looked like he could definitely work in this system. So, yes, to a degree. Garnacho needs a break. Who do you prefer at left side centre-back, Shaw or Martinez? Got to be Martinez for me. I'd probably play Luke Shaw as the left wing-back when he's properly fit. Do you know what I mean? So Rashford to Arsenal. Amrim's going to be experimenting with the team. Yes, spot on, Rajat. More or less this season is just going to be finding his feet. Thank you, Level Up Gaming. Nice one. Have a great feeling about Amram. Exciting times. Yes, Tom, come on. Support the guy, man. Support the manager. Give him a chance. Let him put his stamp on the squad as well. He's probably going to have to navigate the January transfer window without signing probably anyone. And if he does sign anyone, it'll be just like one player. Maybe if he can sell some in Jan, we might see some movement. But realistically, we've already spunked 600 mil on Eric Ten Hag. They're not going to want to dip in January, I don't think, and spend another 100 mil or something crazy. No, we're going to have to get rid of players, and he's probably going to have to rebuild in the summer and sign a few players in the summer. So for January, probably very, very small movements in terms of ins and outs, if any at all. And he's just got to do with what he's got in the minute. No, I didn't really hear that report. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, before he came to Manchester United, I did hear that report, Simon. Yeah. I'm bet they're glad they didn't get him now, mate. Get rid of Anthony in January. Difference is Hoynan was actually being passed to. Spot on. Yes, Rashford not the best, mate. He looked a bit lost when he come on the pitch as well, didn't he, again? Mount could be had great goal, but crap deflection. Unbelievable flick for Mount for the third goal. 20-year transitional period. It's good to win since Bodo isn't a bad team, and Ipswich game taught us that we can't rely on Rashford. Yeah, damn right. Rashford is what, 25, 26? Thought Mount did well. I hope we get him back playing his best. Yeah, spot on, lad. In this system, it could come true. Thank you, Jay. He's got a good feeling about Amarim as well. Garnacho still a substitute, not ready to start, especially if we manage to sell Rashford. Interesting take. Dallo really bad on the left. He's such a different player on the right. I'd much prefer him on the right as well, yeah. You hope Rude and Fergie are smiling tonight. Fergie seemed to be yes. Already did more than Ollie for me. Amarim will rise and fall on what Ineos do behind the scenes. It's going to have an impact, definitely, but he's still got to coach the team fundamentally and be in charge of what's happening and responsible for what's on the pitch, you know what I mean? We need more training sessions, but we're already seeing the manager's ideas filter through. I'll judge him this summer. Exactly. I said it earlier on, and I'll say it again. There was a noticeable difference in just the depth we were set up at and the emphasis to start the game. I've actually already started to put some up, mate, yeah? I think we need to find out what's up with our players. Amarim's Prada shoes will be fucked after 3 games. Amarim had the balls to play his formation. Yes, he did. You love the system. Right, guys, I've actually got to jump off. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone. I've got to jump off and edit the post-match video together now, and there was 5 goals, so it's going to take me a little while. But thank you so much to everyone who's watched tonight and got in here and joined me for the watch-along. You are heroes indeed. Shout out to all the legends, all the members of the channel. Shout out to all the patrons as well. If you want to check out the Patreon link, there's a link down below. It's one of the best ways to support a channel if you're interested. Patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. But thank you, everyone who supports this channel, either on Patreon, members, moderators, and everyone who gets in the live chat and interacts with me and everyone else in this community. Big ups to you, legends. Make sure you do subscribe and like the video before you go. Click the bell icon so you don't miss future streams, so you get notifications. Follow us on the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. And also subscribe to the gaming channel, which is pinned to the top of the chat there, Flying Pig Gaming. Go over there and subscribe if you're not already. Legends, yes, he was all right, James. He tried, but pretty ineffective, though. Team full of cowards. Yeah, well, fair enough, Skander. I'd rather keep hold of the ball than constantly give it away, though. But I know what you're saying. We need a good balance. Let's go, Mark Coughlin. Thank you once again, Simon Cowie, for your love, man. Watt, Stefan Harringtonio, Dom, Rajat, Must Play, Joe, Craig Warby, Zubin Phillips, Dark Wolf. Let's go, Elliot Manduna, Must Play, Simon, Joe, Paul, Disco Dave, your legend. I hope you're good, mate. Yes, dude. Get in there, Dave. Let's be having you, my son. Get in there. Big dubs, Dave. Thank you, CC, Superstar, Chris Bamo, Ghost W, Mad Al, Simon, Craig, Charlie, all the mods, all the members, everybody else as well. You can come back after this video is finished and get your thoughts in about the game. But as I say, give me a chance to edit the post-match vid together, and that'll be on in 45. So see you for that. Legends. Nice one, Zubin. Yes, mate. First win under Amarim, first win at home, and first win in Europe under Amarim. Come on. GG's, everybody. Yes, let's rain down some GG's. Me too, Gary Finnegan, lad. Still lots to do, but come on, some positive signs in terms of mentality, lad. Let's go, Stefan, Charlie, Paul, Stephen, James, AML, your legend, Rajat, Must Play. Good night, God bless, Piggy loves you, and have a good one. See you soon. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.